Hello everyone, it's Grimgor, and I'm the last Robokai, and we're going to be playing some fun old everybody loves Total War Warhammer 3 today, with myself and Soulmata. As far as I'm aware, Soulmata hasn't actually arrived yet, but he's been very, very excited to play today, so hopefully he doesn't leave us hanging for too long. He's got a very young a very young daughter, so she's probably like tried to feed the shower chocolate pudding or something, and he's had to clean it up. We'll hopefully know shortly. He's been very very ready. Yes, face. I thought you would appreciate that, Coolguye. Coolguye will be in the chat with us as well. I've just had the Discord muted, so I thought I'd give everybody the layout of how things have been going for the moment before we get started. First and foremost, I'm over here. I'm Zharr the Black. As you can see, I have managed to capture enough territory to resemble a gun, which I feel like is a really good start to my empire. We're only 37 turns in, which is actually still fairly fresh. Down here is Seoul. That little space there that you see that he hasn't captured is like this neutral, the Tower of Zharr faction, which is led by Zhatan's boss, Gorsh the Cruel. And Sol will be playing as Draz Hoeth. Oh yeah, I haven't actually got the map. I haven't actually got the map up. I've been telling you guys all about this while Grimgor's been on. Hold on a second. So yeah, I've got my gun-shaped territory here, and down here you sort of see. Now you sort of see we've got sort of here. So Sol didn't explain this, but you all might have seen throughout like the time he was sort of playing. He was kind of like, oh yeah, you know, like you'd see him lose a lot of battles and you'd see him win a lot of battles. So he admitted pretty much towards the end of the last game that all he's been doing is making goblins. That has been his explanation of what has been happening. All this time he has been doing nothing but producing goblin laborers and throwing them wholesale at the Skaven, which might be the most ironic death that a Skaven army has ever received. He's just been doing nothing but goblins. Like he has an entire let's go. He has a lot of this at his disposal, right? Look at all these troops that he'll be able to sort of manage to get up. All of these kinds of cavalry, monsters, guns, fucking mortars, trains with mortars. No, he's building this. He's building this little guy. He's building he's building the sad little guy with the spear over and over again. And Coolguye, rather unfortunately, has run afoul of. He said Soulmata isn't playing Skarsnik. It's entirely possible. So yeah, so Coolguye, as you can see, hasn't really captured as much. He's still pretty much in his starting territory. And that was because, rather unfortunately, he tried to take care of some Norskins who were hanging around here. And he got into the war with their boss. He almost had 3 provinces. He said, yeah, but he's almost isn't enough. And unfortunately, that upset their boss, Kolek, the giant angry dragon ogre guy, Shaggoth, who likes to smash things. And so he was dealing with them, and still dealing with them quite handily. And then something happened. We're not sure what exactly happened, but something happened, and basically he spent like 20 turns trying to ambush something. We're not sure what it was. We only have like one strange sort of satellite shot here, and we're not entirely sure what that is. He's calling it Grimgor. I don't know. I haven't actually renamed the stream, so we're still saying like we're going to be streaming soon. So I should really fix that up. I got distracted. Let's just actually name that so people know what the hell I'm talking about. Sorry everyone, but there's we're still waiting for Soul anyway. Hopefully he hasn't had a child explosion. That's always fun. Child explosion. There we go. Actually, I remember that on my own this time. Usually, someone has to go, "Oh, hey, dude, you've been on Thing the entire stream." So that's where we're at. Is that like I have just finished cleaning up my problems over here. These guys are now the village and friends decided to start a fight with me and died. I've started to take Cathay's Dragon Gates, or basically their bastion. because my mission is basically to take those and then just kill whatever I want. So I'm going to be aggressively corporate marketing in that region. And over here, Grimgor has declared war on me. So I'm building another stack of dudes to go in and help, and we'll take some territory, we'll give it to Coolguye, and he can get back into the game. He won't get back into the districts, though, the district system, because unfortunately, unfortunately that's, let's just say, Soul has already told Coolguye, yes, you could just spend influence to buy a seat in the towers, but I'm going to buy the seat you take immediately, and I have enough influence to do it. And of course, kind of squashed in like he is, thanks to we're not sure who. Coolguye doesn't really have that much influence to throw at it anyway, so he'll probably be spending on like research and stuff. So Soul has just told us he's getting a beer and he'll be joining us shortly. So when he hops in and he joins the game, we'll get started. Now I'll just come in and I'll unmute myself, so at the very least I can talk to Coolguye. Hello, my friend. How are you feeling, Astrogoth, Iron Hand?
I mean, like the entire universe is against me, but also like that's pretty much normal for a Chaos Dwarf.
Yeah, it's real weird. We're still trying to figure out what exactly happened to you.
I mean,
every time I say
it would probably be a shorter list to figure out what didn't happen to me. Like there were many things that
Soul.
that happened.
You're right to just join into the game as well, Soul.
Are you guys talking about how bad Coolguye is at the game?
Look,
and
I think
here we have one of the things that happened to me: the weird, obsessive attention of somebody who revises history more than a Southern Lost Causer.
He's like the story. We were playing a 3-player game on the weekend, just the three of us. Is that the legendary macro pig?
Hey, perhaps. You don't fucking know.
Coolguye is getting taken down by the macro pig, working together with the micro pig. There they are, together at last, macro pig and micro pig. I don't have that on a hotkey, so...
I just gotta say, Coolguye, I've yet to see you be competent at this game. Like, you're all promises.
Yes.
That's not even true. Like, you and I played a bunch of games while you were learning Kislev, and I played everything from Empire, to Dwarves, to Norska, to Warriors of Chaos, and I did great on all of those while you were just learning Kislev.
Dude,
I'm just
hold on.
throwing that out there.
Okay, you're entitled to your dumbass opinion, but the truth of the matter is, you were obscured by the fog of war the whole time. I got no idea what you were up to.
No problem, man. Hey, you know what? I've got a charcuterie plate. Like that's what I'm eating right now.
I have some more Meat Lovers flavored Pringles.
How do I? Wait, does it remember who I was last time?
Yes, you're already that guy.
You're literally already the same dude.
One of the good things about this thing, I'm gonna stop eating Pringles on stream because that's kind of criminal. Hold on a second, I'm gonna mute myself.
Wait a second, we're only on turn 37, because we were at like turn 70 in that last game, and Coolguye was sucking twice as much. So it must be a function of how long the game's gone on that his lack of skill starts to show.
Yeah, sure, whatever. The other game to be clear.
Yeah, I never got to finish that explanation. You can
go. You go ahead and tell.
Yeah, so we just decided to sit down and just play a 3-player game, just the three of us. Soul and I, we all randomed who we were going to be, and Soul ended up as Grease's Goldtooth, I ended up as Gorst, and poor Coolguye got stuck way down south as Kairos Fateweaver. Kairos Fateweaver's start in Immortal Empires is miserable. It's a really bad start, he was spending the entire time he would fight off a wave of High Elves sailing over from Teclis's faction, and then he'd be fighting off a wave of Lizardmen who'd be coming from the other direction. And so he was never really getting to do much, and it's basically just a straight line from end to end. So it was just kind of like backwards and forwards dealing with these problems, trying to get rid of like one of them, while like
you're forgetting the third Slaneshi faction.
Yes,
that also can continue to live, because like the primary issue with Teclis's area is that there's just a lot going on there. Like if you look over in your Robokai's area, like you can move from one settlement to another very comfortably with exactly one move, right? So that's wonderful. That's what you expect on this map. Down at the South Pole, where Kairos is, it needs 2 turns of forced marching to get from one settlement to another in a lot of cases. So half of my turns were just walk forward for 15 seconds, hit end turn, hang self. It was and it apparently this is also like a thing because just I looked at the achievements I got for just doing like half of Kairos's research. 4% of Steam people have it because Kairos favor is that miserable. Do not play Kairos favor.
He's probably better at Immortal Empires, but you would have to then deal with the rifts mechanics in Immortal Empires. Also, to answer your question, Blimlin, yes, your son, Blimazon, the son of Blimlin, is doing fine. Also, we resurrected your corpse. So we have Blimlin but undead. So, yeah. Sorry. Sorry, but also welcome back. I would say Kyra sucks no matter what. I just don't like Tzeentch as an army. Even when I play as like Tzeentch, when like I think playing as Village is probably a better call, but who wants to play as Village? he's just kind of there. He's not that impressive.
I mean, yeah, basically, some of the research that I did later is that Teclis is really not even supposed to come down to the South Pole for at least 30 to 40 turns, and he declared war on me on turn 13. So like we had somebody in our Discord who was very familiar with the situation come over and just basically be like, "What's going on there, buddy? Why is Teclis all up in your all up in your business?" And I'm just like, your guess is as good as mine. And then beyond that, you also precisely because he relies on barriers and barriers are handled kind of oddly in AutoCalc, you more or less need to manually play all of your opening fights, which I didn't realize because it was my first time ever playing a Tzeentchian faction.
Yeah.
So above and beyond that, it was just like, okay.
It kind of looks like we saved after I'd already moved my dude.
Yeah, we basically did all our stuff and ended the turn, so you guys are right to end your turn if you want.
Yeah,
right,
go ahead and just hit that, and then
wait, hold on. There's something I need to do first. One second.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
seeing pending negotiation.
So yeah, so to give everyone an explanation, this is the Tower of Zharr situation. Every time Coolguye claims a Tower of Zharr position, Soul usually just takes it off of him.
He's literally said, "You will never have another Tower of Zharr position." Because I have tons of influence and I'm banking it just to fuck with you. And it's just like, okay, fine.
Everyone can sort of see how that is resulted.
Because, I can spend it on research.
Yes, but you can only spend it on so much research, and then it'll build
up. You have a negotiation waiting.
I literally can't do it. Okay, there we go. Holy crap! There was a UI bug that was preventing me from even pulling up your negotiation because I had already hit end turn.
So we got a whole lot of blue stuff on Blimazon there. He's looking pretty good. He's looking pretty jacked to the nines, jacked to the top of the hat. Although as a Castellan, he's not wearing a hat.
Also, Coolguye was like, "You can't just have 8 stacks of goblins." And I was like,
Coolguye is playing his
I said no such thing.
He definitely never said that. We didn't know you were doing an endless goblin wave until towards the end of the stream. We were like, you're doing what?
There is absolutely a quality to quantity.
We were just like, you're doing what? And you were just like, yeah, I've been doing nothing but building goblins for the last 37 turns. And I was just
dude, I lost. It's pretty easy to lose a stack, but what does it matter? Because I just make more stacks. The only thing I lose is the level 1 lord I recruited to recruit.
I don't really want to fight that, so I'm going to give them that cargo back.
I remember what happened. It was I marched forward.
Yeah.
And then Coolguye tried to sally and got hit by a bug. So what we need to do is, so what if I do? Why can't I do military alliance with you, Coolguye?
We should be able to. Give me a moment.
Because then I should be able to attack Gumjaw the Unbroken, I think.
Yeah, yeah. There you go. I just sent it your way. Military alliance.
Okay, I clicked pending negotiations. Oh, that's dumb. There's a sub menu for it.
It's kind of
Okay,
like
great.
that, yeah.
So now
Okay,
if you
so now we're-
march up and I
Well,
sally,
now he's still neutral to me, so I need to declare on him first.
I don't think so.
Yeah, when
He's
you
definitely
military
neutral.
alliance, you have to either join the war or declare.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah,
All right.
'cause
give me just one moment. I will ask you to join the war. Initiate diplomacy. Join war against Grimgor. There.
I am gonna need to get myself some more. Get myself way more armory. I think.
I sent you a counter proposal.
I knew he was gonna
All
ask
right.
for money. I just knew he was gonna ask.
And but this fucking thing is so buggy. Like I can't even click on it. Okay, you want $3. All right, there you go. There's your $3.
Okay, so I wanted 3 because that gave me exactly 3975, and I liked the number 75 better than 72. Does that make
I
sense?
mean, sure, why not?
No.
We're gonna go do something like that. I'd be going full on 8675309.
So just
Okay,
Okay,
now
now I sally.
so when you sally, see if
You
I'm
fuck.
okay. I am in range. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
I
"Nah."
definitely double checked to make sure you were in range. And can you move further forward into his like red area so I can follow up?
Hold on, see how much further march. Yeah, so if I march, I can get back his influence.
That's
his
cool.
zone.
That's good.
So,
That's
hold on,
good.
let me
Like
get
you
right on the edge
don't
there.
need to initiate because Astrogoth will initiate. It's fine.
There, that should be close
Yep.
enough.
actually no.
You are decisive victory.
It's giving it to me and not you.
I mean, I already hit auto resolve. Like if you hit fight, we would actually fight it.
Grimgor just looking across the field and just being like, "All them gobos."
He's like, wait, that's illegal.
All right, fuck that guy and his music.
Let's make sure there's nothing I need to build here. I'm probably saving up to. Oh god, that's a lot of saving up I gotta do. But you know what? I'm gonna save up to do it because it's very important that I do it. I need more. I need more factories. I'll have to go into Cathay and start collecting factories soon. Collecting
I
factories.
think I am going to. That's pretty much all I need. Like after you get some momentum on this dork, it goes much faster.
Yeah. Like he'll still come at you with like a rebuilt stack, so you gotta be careful. But I believe in you.
I mean, the other thing that's going on from that is I am building magma cannons.
Yeah, magma
not a
cannons
real
I'm told
word.
are really good. I haven't actually built any.
They are really good. Like I've seen them on the field a couple of times. They're a little bit tricky to use, but they're pretty much everything you ever wanted a cannon to be. They have longer range. They actually set things on fire. Like they're good. Like they are just good. So I'm getting 2 of those, and then just like a absolute buttload of goblins, and we're doing this thing.
He's just gonna, it's the time for the goblin tide. I do have a stack I'm building to come help you out as well. So
I use hobgoblins rather than the fuck is this guy? The Lord was recently replaced. Oh, okay, yeah. Like I'll just recruit that guy again in one more turn. We'll do this, I suppose. I'm not constructing an outpost. You can build literally everything that I can build.
yeah. The only sort of nice thing about outposts is that you can get a something in there. You can actually get like a garrison from someone putting their outpost in your area, so which like gets stronger as they add more troops. It's like having embassy guards protecting a town alongside your guys.
It is yeah. Like when you're allied with Sol, though, I sincerely doubt he'll bother to spend the money.
It's like
I wouldn't if I was him.
There's a really funny like there was a really funny thing. I was playing Hellebrand myself last night, and I had an alliance with Noctis. Noctis? Noctilus. Noctis is from Final Fantasy 15. Yeah, I count Noctilus, and he was like, yeah, like I'm building an outpost in one of your cities, and so I look over to the city, and there's just like a whole like wall full of like, you know, like dark elf crossbowmen and witch elves, and then there's just like one zombie with a heavy machine gun. Just as a card in the lineup, and I was just like, hell yeah.
Okay. I feel like I missed an escalation or something here.
He's just hanging out with the rest of them. I had to kill the guy though, eventually, because which was unfortunate because Marathi declared war on him, and I was like, well, I'm kind of Confederate Marathi, so I'm afraid I'm gonna have to kill you. And that means like I lost all the mortars I had in my armies because I had dark elves with mortars, and that was fun. Hey, how are you going down there, Sol? You still making goblins?
Yeah, I'm actually well, all of my dudes are completely full of goblins, so I'm trying to get another dude so I can get more goblins.
No worries.
And I'm actually I think I lost track of one of my dudes. He was down here by Black Iron Mine, and now he appears to not be there. Where's the button to enumerate my dudes? There. Oh, he's dead. Okay, never mind.
Sorry, hold on.
Well, that would certainly explain a lot.
Yeah, he spends most of his time in his grave.
So yeah, that's this is
pound so we can get more replenishment.
This is one of the good reasons you want to start going in as Chaos Dwarves into Cathay, because you can take their capital Nangao, and you can start you can just start producing armaments from a gun sweatshop.
Wait, what? What did you see?
I clicked the end turn button like 6 times before it actually accepted that I clicked it.
It really wanted to make sure you had enough goblins.
That happens.
Oh,
Yes,
Archeon the Everchosen. How's it going, dude? You want a trade agreement? Hell yeah!
That beats the crap out of what he did the last time you and I played.
Yeah, but then
Yeah,
again, I also
sure.
beat the crap out of him the last time. When you and I were just like sort of playing together, and I was Astrogoth, and Archeon was like, "I'm gonna fight you," and I was like, "I'm gonna shoot you," and I shot him. Because
So the Goramandi tribe wants a non-aggression pact. You know what? I'm tempted, like I'm torn because I would like to be cool with the Norskins, but I see Skaven just north of them, and holy shit, I want to fucking kill the Skaven.
I think the Skaven have already declared war on you, haven't they?
Yeah. Actually, you're right. What I need to do, I need to cuddle up to the Norskins, get military access, and just like send crap north.
All right, so it's kind of funny. I'm getting all these. It's like I was gonna say. It's kind of funny. I was getting like all this trade being done with the Chaos Warriors because I'm now going to research better diplomatic relationships with Chaos Warriors. Oh gosh, and I am just being bombarded with like magical gear for all of my dudes. Do you have? Yeah, you're fine. I just like the game needs to give me a talisman, really, because I think I'm pretty much everyone's pretty good on like excessive amounts of like war gear. What about down here? How you doing? Yeah, you need a talisman. You can wear the armor of destiny. There we go. Still need more talisman. Just a little bit more talisman, please. And an overseer. I might buy a bullman for that guy. I think he could. Damn, Zatan just cacking it. Um, do I want to upgrade that, or do I want to save and upgrade the other ones first? I might save and upgrade the other ones, and I'll get damn! I had this really good Bull Centaur Toruk option for a dude that had like Vanguard deployment and extra movement speed. And I was just like, he would have been great. This guy's got blood greed though.
And let me guess, like he got frickin' shuffled out of the out of the pool like the instant you wanted him. I frickin' have that all the time when I'm practicing Stellaris games with Soul. Like there will be some like absolutely incredible spark of genius scientist, and I'll just need like one more month to get the Unity to hire him. And then like the instant I get the Unity, he gets shuffled out for like somebody who's good at like archaeology. I'm like, I don't care. Like I could not possibly care less about your stupid asswipe specialty. Go back to school and study something fucking useful.
There we go. Clean my last gate. We'll occupy that. And there we are. That's might as well start upgrading that. I'll make that back in a turn. Just came back to Coolguye roasting archaeologists. Damn.
Look, IRL archaeologist, you're all cool. I don't got a single problem with you. If you're an archaeologist in Stellaris, I hope you die and give me a better scientist slot. Like, just all there is to it.
Harsh but fair.
There is a use case for archaeologists in that they can you could basically they're rolling as if their level is +5, so they can instantly skip a section, like they can do one iteration, so you could get a site done extremely quickly with them.
I would make more of a difference if you had more than like 2 archaeology sites, or let's be generous. 3 archaeology sites in a game, of which 1 is truly useful. Like if you had something like 8 archaeology sites, then yes, okay, what you say makes complete sense. In a Stellaris game, you're never having that many archaeology sites. You're just not.
Okay, wait a second. Why do I not have... Wait, where's Coolguye on this? There's Coolguye. Propose.
Oh my lord. Trade agreement. Yes, okay. You actually sent me a trade like a negotiation that was useful for once. I'm as surprised as you are.
Damn.
All right, I'm gonna refill my water bottle. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Yeah, no sweat. Let's see now. What else have I got here? That's something I definitely need. More armaments. Do I have anything that just boosts armaments here? No. Then I guess I probably better just build that, eh? Although I could also build the one that makes me money. Yeah, let's just boost raw materials output. I need more. Right now, more armaments, I think, is the most important thing.
I have a surprising surplus of armaments, considering how badly I've been beaten. But you know, like that really just means that I have a stack of something to get me up to maybe 50% of where I should potentially be at this point in the game. Like the biggest mystery to me continuing this game is these guys' willingness to take on a charity case like me. Because there's literally no way I can properly recover at this point.
Well, as I always say, we're still, you know, not entirely sure what it was that like fucked you up so badly. And yes, I did.
Yeah,
I did put the face back up again on the stream as I said that.
I mean, come back at any moment.
we're just in the Grimgor murdering us waiting room at this point.
Well, he's definitely on my first kill and stay down list. Kolek is second. Skaven are third.
It's not a race, guys.
It's absolutely a race to murder the fuck out of these people.
I will,
Outstanding.
There we go. And how are we doing over here, dude? Zazran Zegtrong. He's, I don't want to give him the Infernal Guard, because the Infernal Guard units are just too good for him. I should, instead, spend some money to give him access to more warriors. Apparently I've unlocked the ability to give them charge reflection. I will not spend that on him. Sorry, buddy, you ain't that good. Let's get him 2 Hat Boys. Maybe next turn grab him another 2 Hat Boys. And then maybe save up and get him a Bull Centaur or 2. And yeah, I'm just not feeling upgrading that right now. Juggling all these things to upgrade, and yeah.
Okay, I think I'm gonna do something slightly different.
And then save up and upgrade Amazon Ohio, because I feel like we need to get to the next level of Amazon. Well, for me, I'm about to start waging war on Cathay. Bill Blumen was asking what our next big things for our guys was. If you mean in this game, if you mean in terms of like, do you mean like in terms of like Let's Plays or whatever? Because definitely had a wrench thrown in that one. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, well, or a concrete slab. You know that was
a road.
part of it.
A road was thrown into it. So basically, it's looking like Neo 2. I will say, just for everyone's references, in this game, I'll just say I want to start taking Cathay. It looks like I might be able to kind of make friends if I do this with Lockyer. He's hanging out there, so I might be able to sort of divvy up the land between himself and myself. We'll see. Lockyer Fellheart, the pirate corsair lord. There he is. Look at him. He's already level 21. I'm level 19. He's also much taller than me, but his hat is smaller. Coolguye, his mission is basically going to be to try and cover these areas. So he's going to want to get the path to the east and Gash is that Gash Kadrak? That's a fucking name.
I'm going to be sending Astrogoth himself in at Eagle Eyries rather than heading west through Saber Mountain, because Eagle Eyries is noted as Grimgor's current capital. That doesn't actually mean that much in the context of like where his economy is, but typically he will recruit lords back near his capital. So if I want to keep him down, I will head that way. But I'm currently basically my larger plan is I am going to be praying to Jesus on high that I can send convoys sufficient through to sell weapons and give me enough gold to keep me going. Because there is absolutely no way I can handle the spending on a second stack, but I need that second stack. Like there's nothing for it.
And I'm assuming Sol's plan is more goblins.
Yes.
I just got another talisman. So what's this one? The possessed amulet. Okay, I think I actually might give that to the Torok. as well as some items to the Torok, because just gonna just gonna load them up with weapons. Yeah, these guys are pretty killy. So I might give him the Crown of Command, because that'll make everybody around him unbreakable whenever he uses it. And I think I got another. I think I got another ancillary. No, I didn't. Good. I basically took all the tower sections that just keep feeding me ridiculous amounts of like tasty treats.
We move now, please. Okay, great. Yes, we can.
There we go. So now we've claimed 2 whole sections of the Tower of Zharr. We can now start claiming the second tier, which has things like army-wide abilities. So basically, during the battle, we could summon a unit of Cathay Fireborn, or we could have just the Dreadquake battery fired down from anywhere, or you know, we could have some like, you know, this gun effect, which is kind of cool too. Or a bombardment, or we could also minimize construction time on our buildings, or get extra conclave influence for every factory settlement building, or more cargo stuff for the cargo overseers. So that's pretty good. That's all pretty good stuff. Now I was gonna just, man, it is weird about this, but I'm just gonna run over to this place. I do not see Xiao Mei, or whatever her name is. Miao Ying, I think it's actually. I don't know why I said.
Yep. Meow meow.
Yeah.
Meow meow.
She's called Meow Meow, even though she's quite clearly a dragon.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of urban fantasy that makes dragons out to be really cool, and then when you start reading about them, they're always just the dumbest pieces of garbage that Wall Street ever shat out. Like Draconic is apparently just Gordon Gekko, only a lot stupider. Just absolutely compelled to be a ruthless dork. And honestly, that's more true than false for a lot of the Cathay dragons. It's nowhere near as true as it could be, but it's more true than false.
Shade Throne, dragons, how do you respond?
They can't. They know it's true.
And in terms of what's happening with me personally, I can't hold a controller at the moment because I can't rotate my arm enough to actually comfortably hold it because it kind of seems like it might be tendons in my arm. I get to find out next week. A sort of a preliminary visit to the doctor. It's taken about 4.5 weeks since the actual incident where I've hurt myself to actually get in and see a doctor. It would have been faster if I'd actually visibly broken my bones and gone to hospital. That's how sad this is.
Late for that.
Yeah, hold on, let me get the hammer. Oh, Throg wants to trade with me? Okay, cool. None of you guys have actually got anything to trade, though, and neither do I. So it's I have to go into Cathay and start, ripping their stuff up, and maybe we'll have it. But yeah, so obviously Neo 2, I won't be able to actually play it to do a Let's Play of it, even though I do have quite a few episodes already recorded of it.
You got 4 or 5 episodes already put down?
Yeah, so it's basically what's gonna happen is I'm gonna try and see if I can't find something else to play and do a Let's Play of to occupy my time.
As far as me/Soul goes, we just released our first major update for Endless Dark about a week and a half ago, and we the cycle that we've been doing is more or less every time we put out a major update, we give it about 2 weeks to mellow down and see how the game's working, how people are interacting with it, and so on and so forth, and then we get back into hardcore building. And the thing is that we've gotten good enough at this point that we're getting to the point where we know exactly what it is we're gonna build. So I actually don't think that version 1.0 is much further than like end of June away. I could be wrong about that. I'm not promising anything, but you know, of I think that we're gonna be doing just fine to get that going pretty quick. And you know, we're getting like Steam's getting us paid, so like the release is going well. We're still absolutely taking in everything from player feedback to writing submissions. Still absolutely taking all of that. And you know, if you've picked up the game and you haven't given us a review on Steam yet, please, for the love of God, give us a review on Steam. That is absolutely the #1 way that Steam chooses to interact with us or ignore us. And the community has already been pretty great in getting us up to about 20 reviews. But if we could get up to 50, that would be absolutely fantastic. It would give us a very positive review badge, and it would be wonderful.
I was supposed to have a fight with some dwarves as a convoy option, and it didn't happen. So I'm sorry. I'm a little confused. I'm thinking they might have just like vanished.
Was it like a relatively weak encounter?
No, it would have been a hell of a fight. I was gonna have to fight it out, but now it's gone. Maybe it'll happen next turn.
There were some dwarves here. They're gone now.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it'll do it at the end of the turn or something. But anyway, it's time to declare war on Cathay. Apparently they have no allies to help them out in this. What a shame.
Seems odd.
I mean, that's their problem, not mine.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you're Cathay and you can't get the other Cathayan provinces to show up when Chaos Dwarves start blowing up your walls, like, I feel like that says a lot about you as a person.
They had no friends.
None whatsoever.
And now I can start, so for taking this, I have access to a unique building, but I'm gonna have to build the place up to maximum to get that. But that's it's still a really good building. But I also got a clay pit, so if I dig up this clay pit, everyone will be able to be able to actually trade a resource with me. I'm really excited. Man, fucking
a singular resource.
Yeah, clay pottery. You know, made in the Cathayan sweatshops that I'm establishing because I'm Amazon.
They will not get any bathroom blades. They don't need them. They're dragons.
I'll just call it the Amazon clothing line. I don't know if they have an actual name for their clothing line. I'm just gonna call it the Amazon clothing line.
I think their situation with clothing lines is a little bit like Steam's situation with games, wherein if you push your own stuff too hard, like nobody wants to sell on your platform because they know they're a second-class citizen on your platform.
Fair enough.
So gonna guess that no, they just basically buy up a whole bunch of other people, let them sell under their own names, and then take massive amounts of profit. That seems like the appropriately shady capitalist thing to do.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I will not rename it. Whoa. God, they're all so yelly. I might just not build anything there. Everything looks pretty good here.
Goblin middle.
So yeah, maybe I'll fight those dwarves at the end of the turn. I don't know. Like, is it happening over here? I don't know. Like, this is where the convoy is, and this is where the convoy got attacked. No, that's not. That's where it starts. Where's the actual convoy?
Yeah, like my initial thought when you said something was like, oh, your convoy was so strong that the rogue army that it spawned just decided it had better options elsewhere.
Well, so here's what's happened. It's done it, I guess, at the start, because of how the interactions in multiplayer work. Our armies aren't near each other, so we can't fight. Cause they're like way too far away from each other to actually move at one another. And there's like a full stack of like Chaos Demons blocking the dwarves from coming and fighting me as well, so... I don't know, like, not my problem now, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, that sounds really weird.
That sounds like old world problems to me.
Sounds to me like there was a bug that affected somebody favorably, and yeah, I'm not surprised that it wasn't me.
I got places to do. You know, I think in this particular case it was like it's like arms to deliver. I'm either like delivering more arms, or I'm delivering money to buy more raw resource.
Okay, so what's this now? Take the gold. Yeah, take the gold. I need frickin' money. Burning Wind nomads have been eliminated. Well, that sucks for them. So I see where Grisguts is rebuilding.
Oh, hey, there's Mel Ying.
Interference will cost
Damn,
you
she
your
got a
life.
lot. She got a lot of guns.
Can't make it.
But she don't got a lot of army. Yeah. But I ain't looking so good for her. And we'll get an outpost for this because I can always use more raw resources.
Ostland has been eliminated.
Start accepting labor in this region. And we'll start building mines. And
Rolls, goblin archers, squig herd. Okay. Well, I am coming for you, and you are gonna die. I am not allowing the greenskins to rebuild.
And for doing that,
Not freaking happening.
you get expert charge defense, and my entire army gets melee defense +3, which is really nice. So I always like killing Miao Ying for that is pretty good. Because more melee defense is always good in a very melee defensive army. I always like not getting killed. And we'll give more ammos to Blimazon. And a few more spells will get stuffed into this. We'll just chuck a few more scrolls into this dead body we found. He's doing alright. And we just need a little more unit in our army. It's gonna take you like 3 turns to build, but that's fine. Hopefully I'll have
more absolute units.
And I might
Okay, there we go.
throw in more blunderbusses. What was that one? Extra reload. Okay, that just... Huh. Okay, they just have a passive ability where if they go below 80% ammo, they have a one-time ammo replenishment starts kicking in. That's kind of cool.
Why not just give them more ammo? That seems needlessly complicated.
I suppose it depends on how much they're firing.
I guess.
I don't know, man. I don't make the rules. I just I just
To a certain
I just
extent,
violate
that
the natural order.
That sounds like something you do in a game, mostly because you can.
And why not? All right. So this one's I think I might control this region for the better. There we go. Yeah. And so yeah, once the big guy gets over there, and I build one more unit of blunderbusses, these guys should be ready to head in and start fighting Grimgor. Not entirely sure who Grimgor is actually like. It looks like Kolek has now turned on Grimgor. They were at war all the time anyway, so I guess now that they thought that you were diminished a bit, they've gone in at one another.
They certainly weren't bloody pretending like they were at war last stream. Friggin' Grimgor was explicitly covering Kolek's stack a couple of times.
Well, I mean, the enemy of my enemy is hilarious to beat up.
Still my enemy.
Yeah, but the enemy, in this particular case, it was funnier to beat you up. I think. Like I'm
swear to
sure
God.
Creative Assembly have programmed into Grimgor specifically. Is this funny or not? Is this does equal yes by doing this? If yes, then keep going.
Unit experience. No, fuck off. I'm not doing that.
And there we go.
Buildings
Convoy
damage,
completed. A little bit of extra stuff. Don't have the guns to send out for this one, so I'll send out for. Well, the Haunted Forest doesn't seem like a long journey, and that'll give a decent clip of resources. But Castle Drakenhof is much further either, and it'll give even more. Trollfjord's already being taken care of, and I'm getting labor from that. So I might actually just do a Castle Drakenhof. Let me just send them like $1,000. Maybe buy some stuff. Yeah, 5 turns. That's pretty good. I can't actually buy those ogres to help out. That's a shame, because I just spent money. Dang. Okay, so Zatan. What is that name? Prentically Granite Stance, huh? That's a dark elf name. Prentically.
That is a dark elf name. What the hell is he doing in your area?
Well, Lucky Felhart starts in Cathay now.
Oh.
Yeah. Lucky Felhart in Total War Warhammer 2 started in Lustria previously, but they've moved him around to here. And now, the fellow what likes monsters, whose name is just like completely fallen out of my tiny ears. He's because I'm not an elf, I'm a dwarf. I have tiny ears compared.
And God bless you for it.
Well, Pentickley, you can't take this place. I'm taking it. It's my outpost. I'm going to operate. I'm going to operate out of this. Man, already starting to see these lovely parts of Cathay already starting to become absolute shit heaps.
Those are the fires of industry, sir, and you will respect them. All right, 3 more turns before my second stack is ready to go.
Oh dear. Let me just change Nunley to sewing camp.
Carrot outpost available. All right, cool. End turn.
God, it's like I'm taking Cathay, but I'm turning it into like how like most corporations treated Bangladesh.
Oh.
I was watching a thing about one of the more horrible collapses of like a building there that was being primarily used for like sewing. Well, it was like one of those places that had like a mall, it had like a sweatshop, or rather like a clothing factory, quotation marks. The clothing factory was on the top floor, by the way, and the entire thing was made really, really badly and really, really dangerously. And on the day they realized something was going to go wrong, they basically still made all the clothes makers and everything come in, and so a lot of people died.
Cool. Great.
Yeah.
I also imagine they locked all of the fire escape doors.
There weren't any fire escape doors.
Oh, even better.
No, I think actually like basically the collapse was pretty comprehensive. There wasn't even like door shapes left. I don't have an ironworks.
Fantastic.
I need to fix that. I must construct gun cannons. Maybe I'll start putting some magma cannons in Zatan's army as well.
And then also additional pylons.
Yeah, let's just slam those pylons down, baby. I suppose I should build that up to level 3. I keep saying I'm gonna like save up my monies for upgrading like my capital, but then I like spend it on dumb shit like walls and candles.
Yeah, there are a number of things that I would love to do to build up for what I have coming, but I absolutely cannot. Like I have 14,000 gold right now, but I'm running a fairly substantial deficit. Just keeping a second stack on the field, because I am absolutely going to need that second stack to take all of Grimgor's territory and then murder the fuck out of Kolek.
Non-aggression pact with the Skaven for now. And then soon my army will be ready to wander out and beat up all the people who said mean things about you, Coolguye.
Who in the hell is this guy?
Oh, Boris is dead. Hellebron is dead. Interesting.
And Grimgor's faction just declared another war. Like, it's been 5 turns since their last one ended.
The cooldown lasts as long as it takes for them to build their strength back up again. And if they've been fighting against Kolek, then yeah.
There's some ogre over here that is threatening Karak Vag, and I really hope he backs off because I have no problem with murdering the hell out of him, but I would really prefer to stay focused on my current enemies rather than getting even more.
Ogres, my lord.
Ogres, my lord.
Oh, there you go. I got someone that makes me immune to high seas, reef, and storm attrition. I'll put that on Zatan. I don't think Zatan's going sailing anytime soon, but you never know. Get that gets.
Okay.
Because you know he's not hobgoblin-y enough. He can also summon hobgoblins.
I'm genuinely just standing here trying to assign points to my convoy overseer, and I just hear somebody off to my left yell, "Drag!" It's like, okay, buddy,
you gotta
calm
drag
down. I was really happy to find those audiobooks on Audible, by the way. Speaking of Amazon and Amazon-related things.
Yeah, well, a Coolguye didn't know that the Brian Blessed
So
does
cool.
reprises the role of Gotrek in the audiobooks for Gotrek and Felix, and when I told him, he was like, I have to get my hands on that, and so he did.
Yeah, like there was no hesitation. It's just like, are you joking? Like actual Brian Blessed rocking and rolling as Gotrek. Like,
Yeah.
that has to happen.
I might hold this space open in this army until I can get a magma cannon, and that would probably be pretty good. Which is going to take...
Okay, go ahead and dispatch that. We're gonna go sell more guns for more money.
Yep, so that's going to take another 2 turns, unless I was to spend 180 laborers on it, which I'm not going to do.
Phooey.
That sort of thing costs money. Do I look like I am made of money?
You're a dwarf, so yes.
No, I'm made of guns. I slowly raised the gun and pointed at Coolguye, and don't you forget it.
What am I?
More important.
Casualty replenishment rate plus 5%. Yeah, we're definitely doing that. And
Speaking of which, I need to
that.
continue to mine more raw materials, so we got to get on that nice and quick. Man, Luckier looks like he's gonna take Pomey, and I don't like that very much. I'm kind of hoping that the army just beats him up and he leaves, because I would like to have that. It's entirely possible that rather than having peace with him, we might be having war.
Lord Velhart, I am much more than a mere captain.
Because it doesn't really seem like there's much left to Cathay, although her brother is still kicking around. Miao Ying is not looking so good.
I'm sure he's the one I played during the like Cathay exploration game you and I did. He was less annoying than usual. Mostly because like as the weapon creator of everything, like he had some cool some easier access to cooler units and so forth.
Hello, new user. A strange for you to jump in and immediately sort of like hand over. I'm guessing that's a Steam key for Total War Warhammer 2. Kind of you to do
yeah,
so.
that's what it looks like. Cool.
Yeah.
You know, whatever. Like damn decent of you, I suppose. I definitely already have Total Warhammer 2, so like
People on the internet are lovely.
what the hell?
Sorry. Well,
Are you
well, thank
kidding
you.
me? Holy crap!
Are you? Oh, is
Imrik!
Imrik is attacking you. Imrik isn't even
Imrik,
anywhere near you. How did you get attacked by Imrik?
He personally went through Soul's entire territory, ignoring every single one of his things.
Is he attacking
to attack me?
Is he attacking your your only province?
He's attacking my only full province. He's hitting the factory that I have, but I'm gonna lose it. But I have been building another thing in the area.
Are you
so like,
fucking kidding me? I don't even.
No, he hit my mine. He didn't hit
He
my
took
my
Great
factory.
Skull Lakes. I was looking at your region and watched it flip to fucking Imrik. I am flabbergasted.
Like,
Are you also bamboozled?
I am scrumpled.
one of the comments when we were playing the Pyros Fate Weaver game was we were playing a little late, and I think at like 1 a.m. or something like that. Somebody said oh dear. Somebody said, "Wake me if anything good happens to Coolguye," and everybody laughed and said, "Good night forever."
Yeah. Okay. Well. Looks like Luckier got that last location, but that's fine. I might start seeing I can't beat up the other Cathay faction then, and then once I finish beating them up, I'll look into whether or not I need to destroy the Dark Elves. I'm floored. I can't even believe this is a thing that's happened.
He seriously has gone over at least 6 provinces of Souls, totally ignoring Soul.
He's dragged himself through so much chaos waste to just like come up and try and tickle you.
Fuck this guy specifically. Alright, well, I need to siege this place, but his guts absolutely can't fuck with me.
Like someone said it, like Imrik helping Grimgor, and all I can think of is this is shades of you and I playing Imrik and Grimgor.
Yes, actually, like kind of belated shit for that.
The shout out to like the first major like co-op stream we did in Total War Warhammer 2, where it was Imrik and Grimgor, and everyone was just like, "This is the fucking weirdest team up."
And we were gonna end it like with Imrik and Grimgor beating up frickin' Archaon and ending the end times, and then Carl killed him instead, just like totally stealing it out from under us.
We were so upset.
We were so mad. We just went on a rampage, burned down Altdorf, and we were just like, all right, now we're satisfied. It
was very dwarf of us. We also like seized Karazakarak, and I was so sad that you can't get the like, and I keep saying this, like, and I know no one from Creative Assembly has ever seen a single thing I've ever said. I'm just so sad that we don't get to recover the crown of the Phoenix King from Karazakarak to just like either like for like a faction bonus or for some other form of bonus. That would have made me so happy.
Boss's orders.
All right. Well, I am hoping that by sieging and locking down this place, I will stop both the Wa stack and the normal stack from reinforcing.
Dear.
Somebody burned down Saber Mountain. What happened
Gorger Rock also got burned down, it looks like. So.
Yeah, I saw
there's-
Gorger Rock earlier. That's old. That's at least like 7 to 10 turns old.
Mm.
Saber Mountain happened in the last 2 to 3 turns.
Yeah, there's a stack of like attrition riddled ogres walking through the territory, but they're on really good terms with Grimgor, so I don't know. Like,
Yeah, that was the guy that I was hoping was not going to attack Eric Vrag because I want this entire province. Like, I need this entire province to get back on my feet. And I didn't want to have to deal with an ogre faction. Fortunately, he just walked right by.
he just kept right on a walking.
Yep, like, cool, brother. You do you.
You want me to because my army's gonna get started soon. I think next turn they're gonna sit down and they're gonna like build a gun. So you know, like it might still. Well, then again, they might not even be able to afford that gun. But if I can build a cannon, I'm gonna build a cannon.
I'm taking an extra minute here because I got a lot of shit to do.
Yeah, you've got
That's cool.
you've got a lot of goblins to sort of like chase around. Like
And
you
hurl into
have
their
compared
deaths.
to the other two, compared to the two of us, quite substantial holdings. So.
Yeah,
as far as
I've been completely ignoring them in favor of just cranking out the goblins. But now I just got a ton of money from. I went to the goblin NFT exchange and swapped them for some coins, and now I need to actually spend some money on these territories.
Goblin FTs.
Yeah,
The
it
fact
turns
that
out
you
turns out
the
though
fact
that
that
they actually are pretty fungible. That
I was
one
gonna
goblin
say.
is not.
Hey,
meaningfully
anyone
different
know a
from another.
good race that I can just focus on lords? Well, there's only really two races where you can sort of get away with that sort of thing. Because every single faction in the game, with their lords, gets an upkeep penalty. So what that basically means is the more lords you have, the more their overall cost is. So, like, I'd say you've got three options. Vampire Counts, as just said in the chat, is really good because Vampire Counts have extremely powerful lords but very weak armies.
units.
So
Yeah.
you can just have, like, you know, combat. You can primarily rely on your vampires to do the stabbing, and you can be pretty good. Vlad, in particular, is nigh unkillable. So you can always play as him. The two factions that don't do upkeep, so you could get away with having a lot more lords than anything else. That's the Chaos Dwarves, though. Obviously, you can see we're juggling so many resources around, so they're not the best. But the other one is Bretonia, and Bretonian lords are basically cracked. A lot of people are just like, oh yeah, they're just human lords, don't worry about it. The thing that sets Bretonian lords out from every other faction lords in the game is that they just get traits from doing literally anything. You fought in a battle, you get a trait. You sat in your house for a little bit, you get a trait. You reinforced another guy, you get a trait. You keep winning battles, you get even more traits. You can end up getting so many traits that your character's stats are like beating vampires to death. Okay, Lockyer has formally declared war on me. I guess I know who I'm fighting next. He's going straight for the wall. Oh, that's not good. Alright then.
It's the wall, brother. It's the wall.
You can't trust anyone these days, can you? I can't escape that fucking TikTok. What TikTok? What did I say? What did I say?
Yeah, like I thought it was me quoting fucking Hulk Hogan there for a second until I checked chat and he's literally telling you off.
Yeah, I don't know what did I say.
I missed it too.
What I
Never
do.
mind,
All right. Well, it looks like Lockyer's gonna like charge into the heart of my armies and cause problems, so I'm gonna have to get over there.
All right, I have a finished second stack, so time to go see if it's enough to beat up Imrik.
Yeah. Anyway, because Lockyer is like coming up behind my army,
It's not.
because he's coming up behind me to like attack, and I think he's gonna like start stepping into the heart of my guys and start beating them up. I'm going to send my second stack to go like fight him off and then come back. Although Grimgor at some point did declare war on my on Ohio, like that's the war
Oh,
target.
good. Kolek's at my house.
It's Kolek in your house. Get him up.
hate this, but maybe I can peace out with him real quick. Nope, he won't. He won't accept.
Soul, we're gonna need goblins really badly to help out up top because
That's cool. I got 5 stacks of goblins.
please send them north to take care of Imrik and
Yeah,
Kolek.
like I would not.
I am quite a ways away, but I can get there eventually.
Well, you're asking the question, how dead is Coolguye? Well, here are like the territories Coolguye owns. He has one over here, Black Fang, and he has 2 over here. And Imrik has is currently in his house beating his dudes up, and now Kolek is in his house beating his dudes up.
Kolek is halfway between Fort Dorsnevort and Saber Mountain. And he has a full stack, and I see Dragon Ogres, I see Aspiring Champions, I see Forsaken, I see at least two cards of Chaos Dwarves, or Chaos Trolls. It is a non-trivial stack.
This is insane.
It's going to take me a while to get up there, but I am on my way.
Yep.
Actually, I suppose I could also recruit someone closer to you, another stack of goblins, to help out. I'll do that too. I'll make another goblin stack. Like, what's one more?
Like I really don't dare do like I could press this attack against Grimgor because like I think that because I have 2 magma cannons up against his his settlement here, and I think a lot of his stuff is getting overvalued simply because it's assuming a bunch of crap. But by the same token, like if I fail that and this goes the other way, that's actual death. Like he's already wawing again. If I don't stop him here, it's probably just game over for me with how much the other AIs are just tunneling the shit out of me.
They smelled blood and they have come for you.
No, they don't. They don't smell blood. They smell Coolguye. Like this is literally just. Oh hey, this is the guy to murder.
This guy out here trying to pretend like he doesn't have the tastiest blood in existence, shaking my head, like so modest about his blood.
Yeah. So I mean, if you can somehow hold out for me to march up there, I got 1, 2, 3, 4 full stacks of goblins.
Well, I mean, Kolek is absolutely going to beat the crap out of Fort Dorsnevort, but like this thing with Imrik is going to be sorted out one way or another here in another turn or two, and then I can probably just hole up in my house and hold my house until reinforcements arrive.
Well, I can promise you,
Well,
Olesh, I definitely hadn't been thinking about that. Sorry to say.
Do what now?
I can recruit 14 blunderbusses, but I don't want to because the goblins are a 10th no, they're like a 20th the cost. Holy shit.
Do not order me.
Man, I can't believe Lockyer took the depressed robot storage. I'm kind of hoping Practically Granite Stance here makes a tactical mistake and tries to like swing for the Terracotta Graveyard, because I can definitely kill her army. I just need her to not be running around in the back line causing problems while I have to go like defend my homeland. Although I'm perfectly happy to like lose all of this, cut off that shit, and then start again beating everything up around there.
Okay. Alright, cool guy. I got 3 stacks headed your way, and there's 1 stack being assembled that's right adjacent to you, but then I'm leaving my 5th stack of goblins down there because there's like this one dude who's harassing me down here.
Seems reasonable to me. Hopefully, I'll be able to sort out a lot of it, but no promises.
Just love the goblins; they're so cheap.
For those in the audience when we were playing our game and he used Grease's Goldtooth, he was also building nothing but Noblars. The man sees chaff and he just gets very excited.
Overseer hated. Bellicose.
I do wish, like, how do I get more raw materials? Because that is like my #1 bottleneck is the raw materials.
You've got to establish outposts, and in the outposts you can build They start as strip mines, and from there, like, you level them up and they give you more and more. And factories, if you place them in the same district, like same like area, you can build the miner's workshop, and that'll also increase raw material output in a region.
Okay, so it's real. Is it primarily coming from the mines though?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I just gotta
And you
build
need to
more,
and you need to fill those mines to get the raw materials with laborers.
Oh yeah, my labor efficiency is at 100%. I murder
Yeah.
so many dudes. That's not a problem.
Yeah.
Can I convert something to an outpost after the fact, or
Yes.
that's not happening?
If you mouse over the location, the location's capital, next to the abandoned settlement button, there is a convert to the other thing button.
Oh, nifty. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so you can immediately like just go, I don't want an outpost anymore. I want a factory, or vice versa.
I guess I do have quite a few. I spend a lot of raw materials.
Yeah, I make about I've got some factories running up now, so I'm like not as much as I'd like. So I'm trying to get some more. Like the balancing act of like raw materials and armaments is just never gonna be balanced. I don't think you just gotta accept that you're.
Oh hey. So yeah, Imrik is sallying. What does he have? He's got a sun dragon. I have to back off.
Man, I am looking to see that dragon just get like killed by goblins. And if it doesn't, it's gonna be a very very powerful lesson in the history of warfare in the Warhammer Fantasy universe.
And Grimgor is sallying.
Oh dear. This is just not a good day. I thought like we were gonna get our shit together, but unfortunately we just like Imrik was not something I expected. I'm going to have to edit the splash picture. So it's like Grimgor and Imrik both wide in it now.
I mean, yeah, this is kind of critical for me because like if I can't stop Grimgor here, we're just gonna be right back where we were on the first stream.
Like, I got my shit together. Have you seen the size of my fiefdom here?
Yes, you've got very big fief.
And it's all thanks to your local goblin unions.
or the lack of unions. All right.
Yeah,
you know what?
The complete lack of unions.
Can I get you guys helping me with micro on this?
Sure.
Sure.
Then I think we're gonna try to wait. He says it. Hold on. Scout terrain. Okay. Yeah. For a minute there, the tooltip said we were going to fight it at the city walls, and I'm just like, he is sallying. Why would that happen? But I think we're gonna try to fight this battle. It's showing as valiant defeat, but like looking at the stacks here and what we have with artillery, I think we can do this, especially with how many hobgoblin archers I have. The real issue is that my line is just pathetic. Like it's mostly made up of hobgoblins.
Where's all your goblins? Wait,
Hobgoblins are better than goblins, jackass.
Is this your entire army? When did the reinforcement show up?
3 minutes.
I meant yours.
I put my hand on Sol's shoulder. We are the reinforcements, brother.
I am going to find some way to make you pay for this.
It was a pretty good one, though. Oh dear.
Christ. Okay, so
God.
Hey, you've got the flying fucking bull again.
Yeah.
That just defies all logic. That thing.
Yeah.
But like I
The
watched it
answer is
before when you were
don't
talking
think
about how
about
it looks like it's struggling, and no, that thing's just doing what cows do. It's being silly. It's just flying around and just like if a cow could fly, it would behave like that, because it would have the time of its life just like swinging itself around and swishing around and showing off.
When I was a child, my aunt, on her farm, she had some cows, and one of them, named Rosebud, was my mom and I's nemesis, and it particularly hated us. And whenever we would come over, like I never did anything mean to the cow. I was just a kid. But whenever we came over, Rosebud would come up to the fence and whack her head against wherever we were, and growl at us to go away. That cow just fucking hated me.
Well,
Rosebud eventually died of old age.
And I'm certain that was one of the greatest days of your life.
all right.
I harbored no ill feelings toward the cow. It was just a cow. It was basically a really obese cockroach.
Let's see what trouble I can cause with these cannons.
Yeah, I'm sitting here trying to figure out like what would be our best situation here, because he's attacking, so he has to come to us. But by the same token, like, it'd be amazing if we could cut a gouge or two into him before his reinforcements showed up.
Yeah, the ideal location for me to place the cannons is right here because of how the terrain's very much arrayed against us. This is literally the best vantage point I can get these things. And
right, where are you exactly?
I am right.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see you.
Not the best spot.
Well, yeah, I mean that spot I don't think Grimgor is going to deploy there at all.
Well, he's gonna move his dudes up to where the reinforcements are anyway. So.
Right. So, like that basically gives us two options. Like we can deploy on the left side of the screen over here where I just put the melee. And basically hope to bombard him from there, or we can deploy back a little bit.
I feel like deploying back is the best bet, because then we've actually got a vantage point to just cannonade the shit out of them when they come
exactly
back.
That was exactly my thinking, right? So
because they will be able to fire directly over the top of your lines from there. They'd have a perfect vantage point to do it.
And then we put sneaky gits over here in the thing, and then we have blunderbusses here, and then my one hero right in the middle of things.
Do you think he can cast Summon Goblin? Because that would be really helpful right now.
It would be really helpful, and I know for a fact he cannot.
Yeah, I have a dude that summons hobgoblins, but they aren't actual goblins, so no good to you.
I'm now thinking Order of the Stick and the intense racism that goblins have towards hobgoblins.
Well, no greenskin likes hobgoblins, but that's because hobgoblins culturally really enjoy stabbing one another in the back. So you've got command, I guess, of the bull men and the big bull, so you might want to move them back to where we are.
Right. So they do have a snotling pump wagon, which is artillery.
No,
you're gonna want to send
it's a chariot.
the big. Oh, okay. Never mind.
The snotling pump wagon are chariots.
Okay, then yeah,
cheap chariots.
Just chill out over there and give basically just hit with when you see an opportunity.
Okay, and you were 100% correct. Grimgor did in fact deploy there, and
yep.
I guess you might as well just.
He's not gonna move.
Nope, he's gonna wait till he's got his overwhelming forces. At which point, we'll...
Yeah, he's gonna wait, and then he's gonna come to us, and hopefully he'll actually run to us. But we'll see.
It's wild.
So if
he's been kicking your ass
here,
so hard.
Is it a stack wipe?
No. I will retreat. However, Grimgor has not moved this turn, so it would be trivial for him to follow up.
Yeah.
And the reinforcements that he's getting are not actually that impactful. You can go look at them. It's a couple of cards. There's a few orc biggins, but that's it. It's not actually impactful.
You describe Gooden, please.
Boy. Oh, I guess those are black orcs, not
they're black
orc
orcs.
biggins. My mistake. So those are impactful, but the rest of it is just chaff.
Just chilling back here with my guns. In cinematic mode.
Okay, here he comes.
I did finish the Kislev campaign on, what is it, Legend difficulty or Impossible difficulty, whatever. And I did it pretty easily by, I just would recruit a bunch of Streltsy, and then we would go to the corner of the map and just sit there. And then the AI would just charge blindly and send wave after wave of dudes into the line of bullets.
The corner holdout is a very popular Total War method. So
I thought, wow, this feels kind of cheap. On the other hand, it was also kind of hilarious.
So they do have a flanking force, and it's made up of orcs and some trolls, and the snotling pump wagons. So they're gonna try and hit us from the side where you've got your.
And there's probably not a hell of a lot I can do about it. Like our big problem is that that.
So how much of a problem are those wagons? Because that would be a great thing for this.
Well, we just completely shattered a unit of goblin archers.
Great, yeah,
with our first shot.
Magma cannons are insane.
So I'm gonna have them start targeting whoever I can, really. Maybe get you guys just to start shooting them.
Actually, these orc boys got distracted by the.
Yeah, keep running around in circles. Like
Yeah.
you're doing fucking amazing. Just keeping them distracted. Like our entire thing here is just basically holding out long enough for those magma cannons to do a lot of the work, and for the hobgoblin archers to actually finish the job.
Alter angled, fire on that larger.
Yeah, those wagons you were mentioning, they are chasing me. They're just like, okay.
I'm fine with that.
Yep, and the wolf riders roared up. Sorry, the squig herd rolled up and got shot with arrows, so that's good.
Orc boar boys coming up. They're about to get shot as well. One second. I'm gonna make sure I get some fucking magic out. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Never mind. Better spell.
So your blunderbusses on the flank have been caught out.
Yep,
Really badly.
I've got dudes trying to support them, and I've just ordered them to disengage so they can start firing some more.
I'm shooting my fire arrows at the trolls so that the trolls get wiped out, because trolls are weak to fire.
Yep,
That's
they take
just
25% more damage.
That's just basic anti-troll combat knowledge.
Okay, blunderbusses have disengaged.
Also, I've taken out the. Well, I'm in the process of taking out their.
Yeah, Grimgor is like alone handling that entire flank. We absolutely do not have a answer to Grimgor at all.
That's fine.
So
My hobgoblins are now being attacked by trolls, but that's fine. It's when they get in and start blowing up our cannons we might be in a spot of bother. So I'm naturally just going to start shooting into our own lines.
yeah, like just do it. Like we're losing the entire melee line.
You know, orc boys coming in at a Yeah, they're sort of riding the crest of the mountain there to get at him. Oh no, they're trying to do a recharge instead, which is kind of funny. Oh, that works out a little bit better. Get you guys firing on them. Get you guys firing on them. I don't suspect we're going to hit those guys. They're moving that quickly. Snuffling wagons doing their thing here.
Yep, I'm turning the.
It's probably just me, but the hobgoblin archers just sound like Hitler from Downfall when he's like having the tantrum in the war room. I don't know, is that just me?
The meltdown scene?
Yeah. They just sound like dead ringers, and I'm like,
Okay, we keep this up, and we might take them down to army losses.
well, they're breaking, so that's good.
Yeah, like they're breaking now, and we need to follow up and capitalize on that.
Well, Grimgor has now entered the building, and he is definitely coming for the cannons.
Yup, there's nothing I can do to stop him.
Well, there's something I can do to stop him. I'm going to shoot him in the back with little hobgoblin arrows. Damn, he's taking those hobgoblin arrows like a damn champ.
He does not give a crap. That is a true story there, buddy. Start shooting Grimgor, Mr. Like, Grimgor is basically the only people in the fight, and the only guy in the fight anymore.
He's by and large unbreakable, so.
I've got the blunderbusses shooting at him, which is pretty much the only thing that's going to do any kind of real damage. There's no way I'm
armor piercing is what you need, but the Taurus will hold him up, so that's good. I'm gonna just move this poor little bugger off to the side because I really don't want him getting accidentally caught in melee.
The entire field except for Grimgor is shattered.
Yeah.
So we take down Grimgor and we've got this.
Get him, lads! Shoot arrows at him. Yeah.
Here. Let's do this.
Yeah, Hobgoblin's just getting in real close to shoot him. Damn, he fucking mauled the shit out of that Taurus.
Yup, just go down, dude.
It's almost time. Goodbye, Jojo!
There we go. Got him.
Victory.
Pyrrhic victory. Yeah,
Considering it was a valiant defeat before, I'll take it.
Yeah, like
And yeah, look at those magma cannon kill counts. BT dubs.
Yeah, magma cannons are crazy. I knew they were being undervalued.
Yeah, a lot of people sleep on that first tier cannon because cannons, the dwarven cannons are okay. Magma cannons are demonic because they don't just do a lot of damage when they hit. They explode as a fireball, and the fire remains for a little bit, so everyone was marching through it and just like catching on fire. And
it
dying.
Also just sets people on fire.
Yeah. You know, it's great. You know, you're having a nice day in your settlement. You sally out. You're feeling confident. You got all your boys with you, and the next moment you're on fire. So there you go, everybody. A win for Astrogoth. We're never going to see Grimgor again. Well, he's going for. Oh no!
Yeah, I was gonna say no. I should be so lucky.
He's back.
Let's just pray I have the energy to get myself in the...
He's back, and I can't get rid of him. Actually, there we go. And look, all of your units lived.
Everybody, all of my boys live.
All of your friends are still here. That's so good.
Grimgor lost
He
a
lost.
substantial amount. Okay, so the settlement garrison also got screwed up. Okay, cool. So I need to conscript captives because I need all of the health I can get.
I'd like a little health back,
And
please.
that's Kolek taking my factory.
Sorry, I shouldn't laugh. This is fucking cursed. This entire fucking like co-op game is cursed.
And Olaf wants to give me military access. Strategically, that's something I needed anyway. So.
When you flee.
Oh wow, yeah, like freaking, he just raised it. Kolek just raised it.
He's got 0 fucks to give about how you're feeling in the moment.
Okay, what's going on here?
Oh, someone has sieged one of my many settlements.
So indrained.
She's running.
But I
She running.
don't know who it is.
Pentickley, she's running. Oh, I got a standard. Hold on a second. What's this one? The Standard of Zharr? Passive ability, Standard of Zharr. It also gives the attribute Unbreakable to a unit. Hell yeah, I'll give that to Zatan. I'll give that to one of his...
Oh, it was that guy I wiped out. It was his last guy.
Yeah, they basically will... If they're ones that take attrition from a holding a location, they will go big zoomies to try and take their shit back.
Okay, so I didn't even know convoys were a thing, and I got my first convoy back. And so now I have a massive surplus of labor. What do I do with that?
Well, it should auto-direct, if you've assigned everybody to be able to take labor, they should all just go into those locations and start working for you. Aside from that, you can also make it so that they,
I literally have more than twice as much labor as I need.
you can use labor to fast-track the building of any building you want. So if you've got a building that you want to get built that turn, you can spend labor to do that.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, okay, that might
Basically,
be a
you
good use
can kill your people in order to you can kill your workers in order to complete your pyramid earlier.
for it. I mean, that is literally how all of human civilization was
Exactly.
built.
Yeah, that's how it's always been.
I think dwarves are simply representative of the industrial side of humans.
This is like, it is pretty much exactly a thing that the Chaos Dwarves are specifically the military-industrial complex gone wild.
Okay, because I need 2,400 labor, and I've got 4,500. Oh, I can trade it for control, too. That's nice.
Military-industrial complex? I find it quite simple, really. Sorry. Well, anyway, I know you've got Grimgor on lockdown now, so I'm definitely gonna send my other guy over to try and make sure Lockyer Fellheart doesn't drop a great big Lockyer Fellfart on my forces.
Yeah, like strictly speaking, he's he is absolutely let me check him on something, because since he's Wing and he's an AI, so he has functionally infinite money. He is 100% a huge issue until he is 100% dead. He has exactly one settlement left, and I know where it is. It's Eagle Erie's, just on the side of Gorger Rock. So after I rest in this town for the rest of the turn, because I can't move anyway, I am going to go directly up his butthole.
Do you want me to march there? I'm only 2 turns away from that.
He needs you. He needs you in his capital area to deal with Imrik.
Kolek. I've got a stupid idea that might deal with Imrik, but I'm not confident.
Send help. Don't let this man keep riding by convoluted plans.
Well, yeah, it's a low odds gamble. So, like, if you want to send wave after wave of your own men to clog Imrik's dragon with wreckage.
I have committed 4 stacks of goblins, so you'll be receiving 80 cards of goblins. Is what you get.
All right. Well, that should be more. That should be more than enough.
Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. It's 76 cards of goblins and then 4 lords.
I mean,
That's a
strictly
lot of
speaking,
goblins.
Imrik should have been your problem to begin with. So
Look, you can't blame him for that though. That's on Imrik.
no, I'm not blaming him for.
You just-
I'm not blaming him for that. But like it should have been his problem. It just wasn't because this game hates me specifically.
I just can't believe it.
Wait, I'm not sure which settlement is my capital. Right.
Your capital is the Black Fortress.
Oh.
You can tell because it has like the extra spikes and crap on it. Look at Black Fortress's like flag versus the Sentinels. And by the way, if you look down south of you with the like Ruin's End and that flag or whatever, you see that?
Yeah.
That's Imrik's territory. He literally went from your south clear across your territory to attack me.
God, he definitely is like super in love with you.
Or he's super in love with goblins. I wouldn't dare raise a hand against a regular goblin if he could
Oh,
help
well,
it.
so probably the reason... Wait, I'm not at war with him.
No. He declared war
Which
on
also
Coolguye.
doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, he declared war on Coolguye because Coolguye is weaker than you. Because
What is his power ranking?
But not great. Like I was if we wipe his stack up here, like he doesn't have a whole lot in reserve.
Okay, well then I'll start wiping out his settlements down here because I'm
Sure,
sure I
like,
can come
that
up with
would-
more goblins.
Yeah, like that would be super useful if you could just fuck him up.
Well, it's either that or the goblin just play Game Boy for a few turns. And...
and I mean, that's a lot of goblins to share one Game Boy because you can't budget them any more than one Game Boy. Oh dear.
All right. I might as well recruit another goblin. So there we go. I have 4, 8. Hold on, I'm trying to do some math here. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, I can recruit 16 goblins per turn. That's what I'm doing to head down south.
He's got this 3D printer spitting out goblins.
I like that mental image.
Oh, I gotta assign skill points to this guy. Okay. Oh, it's my. I better send out that convoy, right? I can send him back out now. Create new convoy. Oh, so it says he's returning to capital. So, but can I make a new one while he's doing that?
Yeah, you can. Well, you'll have to recruit a new caravan master, but that's not a big deal. Like that's like what 750 gold or some
I'll
garbage.
commonly have like a couple that are on cooldown while another bunch are being sent out to collect stuff. So yeah, it's fairly. Cool.
Yeah, I have 3 right now, and it's just basically I choose one of them that isn't walking forward.
So does the destination change the duration?
Yes.
Yes.
The further away
Like,
it is, it'll tell you on the thing. But...
Yeah, they actually do exist on the map, and they can be attacked by any rando. They're frequently not, though.
Yeah, if you're at war with someone, and you're setting them through that territory, if the person doesn't like you, yeah, there's a good reason, chance that's going to happen.
Okay.
You'll notice when
here's the thing. I got like 3,000 armaments, but then like I can only commit like 400 something to the convoy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that's
because
like
that's all.
locked?
It's tech and skill locked. Like tech helps, and then the caravan master can get things that will increase their maximum cargo.
It's kind of funny
I
how.
got some skill points for him. There we go. Okay, now I got a bunch of buildings to repair. I don't know how they got damaged. Oh, because that guy sieged me. No, Now I gotta do... No, I'm not gonna upgrade that because I'm waiting for the gems. Okay, there we go. So I just have, like... So, like... All of my settlements have something they want upgraded, but I don't want... Because a lot of it's, like, military buildings that I don't need. And so but I'm checking, like, every turn.
Ah, nut bunnies. My enemy was spotted before it could spring its ambush. You have an opportunity to intercept and engage it in battle. So
What are
this
your
is
odds?
like another thing that messes with me because like
It's like,
like
you pulled it off, but didn't pull it off, and it's like, well, what? How does that work?
well it like the thing is that that Imrik it actually has a really shitty stack.
But he's
if
got a
you
dragon.
accept Yeah, if you accept the dragon, he's got a dragon, but beyond that, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 stacks of archers,
Idea.
and then 11, and then he's got 1 card of dragon princes and 2 cards of spearmen, and I have 2 magma cannons and a hell cannon.
If you want to give it a
But
try.
he's got loaded dice and you don't.
He's also got a dragon.
Yeah.
Here's
Like,
a
if he didn't
plan.
ha-
What you do is you feed your men to the dragon until it is so full it physically can't fly anymore, and then there you go, awesome blossom.
There you go. Game over. Oh. Hybrid missile cavalry. What can we do for armor piercing? Do we have anything that pierces armor? Not really.
No.
Like the
and sun
closest
dragons
thing...
are fire resistant as well.
Yeah.
They're a bad matchup for.
All right.
They're a
fine.
bad matchup.
Decline attack, and then he followed up.
Well, now you got to do it.
Retreat, and he's killing 1 dude. It's fine. And wow.
Imrik just can't stop, can he?
I mean, now I have to at least try,
Yeah.
because
Now it's gonna wipe you out.
now it's gonna stack wipe me. I'll take any help again.
All this because he has like a lot of arrows and some dragons. Like this all just feels
it's
a bit...
really just a dragon. Like he's got 1 unit of cavalry. He's got himself, and then he's just got a jillion archers.
Yeah. So
He looks like such an asshole. Just look at his face.
He is.
Oh, he is!
Like he's
un-
literally the big.
he's unashamedly an
prick.
arsehole. He's a glorious arsehole. He tells you, the player, that you have the honor of looking upon him. He complains if he goes into ambush stance because then people can't look upon him and be in awe. He's completely up his own arse, but at the same time, he is still extremely killy, and has a dragon. So we need to. The good news, at the very least, is we're on a slope, and he has no reinforcements. So at the very least, we know how it's going to start. He's definitely going to try to send some dudes to ruin our.
Oh, we're corner camping this, buddies.
Okay.
Like you better believe that is exactly what we are doing.
We're doing
back.
Total War tech.
Yeah, let's move frickin' straight back here.
Yeah.
And let's harden up. Okay, you take the archers.
Okie dokie. It's me. Eyes to archers.
We're gonna do this.
We're gonna get
Actually, we're gonna the flanks
likely get
there.
outranged by the
That's
Hiles.
okay. Well, that's
I mean,
okay
in terms of arrows.
because
But we're gonna outrange him in terms of artillery.
that's exactly correct. Like the actual range that we have is the cannons.
Mm-hmm.
Like we'll basically have the cannons bombard the enemy archers, and like more or less what we're counting on.
If I can make a
is
suggestion,
tying up...
Soul, fire the Hell Cannon at the dragon. The Hell Cannon not only has very strong single-shot missile strength, but it's all armor piercing. So you're gonna it's guided. Hell cannon shots seek, so you're more likely to hit a flying dragon.
Cool. So he's taking a look at his special abilities here. He's got a modal for additional damage and additional armor piercing. Okay, and then the other one is just movement base, so that's useless.
Yeah. Also,
Mind
like
game?
a hell cannon will tie anybody up in close combat because yeah. He's because the demon in the cannon will refuse to flee, so like the crew will not flee.
Okay, are we good?
No, I'm good. Yeah.
This is gonna suck. This is really gonna suck. Okay.
So yeah, if you can't hit the dragon,
And here he comes.
or the dragon's dead or whatever, shoot the cavalry, the dragon princes, as they are very dangerous shock cavalry.
That is incredible range on that artillery. I love that.
Well, you start firing the instant you can, because our overall strategy here is to do enough damage, primarily to those archers, to cause the entire stack to go down to army losses.
Oh, Imrik doesn't just have the dragon either. He's riding his own dragon now too.
Yeah, he's riding his personal dragon.
Wait,
and he's
are
got
you
a sun
saying
dragon.
it double the fuck dragon?
Double dragon.
Double dragon.
We
The
have-
double dragon. Fuck in your face. It's time to duke it. Billy and Jimmy Lee, bitch. Fighting is useless. Yeah, see, like you get a good shot on one of these archers, and they will feel it. Like that one guy you just shot already is retreating. Don't focus your fire on one. He's retreating. Like keep shooting other stuff.
If anything, just hit healthy units. Anytime you see a healthy
Yeah,
unit,
like seriously, just kill as many individual people as possible because like we need to knock them down to army losses. There you go. Great shot.
just take out archers because they can outrange our archers. Yeah, see, they're already starting to
Here they
fire on
come.
the front line. So hopefully they're firing at... Yeah, they're firing at the dwarves who have pretty strong resistance to that sort of thing, so... I really don't like that dragon.
I don't like that dragon either.
What's his general fire resistance? 35.
Come on, pay attention to the goblins. Just pay attention to the freaking goblins.
Alright.
Oh, come on, Imrik. No. Okay, I think he's going in for my boy. Yeah, he's going in for my commander. Okay. That's a problem.
Yeah,
but-
everyone's trying to get out of the way of him.
Okay. What's the Sun Dragon doing? Sun Dragon is also going for my commander.
He's-
Oof, my commander is getting ripped to shreds.
I'm gonna help as best I can, but they are both armored and fire resistant,
Yeah,
so I'm not
no,
gonna really
like,
accomplish that much.
That was a good
Okay.
move on their part.
They're chasing the goblins, and the goblins are fleeing. I'm gonna send the goblins to flee in like 3 different fucking directions. Okay, they immediately broke. That's fine.
Yeah, like it's pretty much exactly what we would expect. Like as expect, like Soul has absolutely just demolished their archer corps.
Damn, he's already healed back all the damage we did to him.
Why are you guys just standing there taking it? Go attack people. Okay, yeah,
The
you're
hell
doing a
cannon-
great job on that Sun Dragon.
The hell cannon shots are absolutely like doing the big damage.
Okay, is that how it's going?
Well, it's helping. Oh, that's a flaming head. But yeah, like I said, the hell cannon is armor penetration. So and there we go.
Sun Dragon is routing.
Sun Dragon is routing. We're gonna try and arrow it to death. The Dragon Princes are now attacking the Hobgoblins. Help! Help! We just need to keep the pressure on the dragon long enough that at the very least it like either dies or flees the battlefield. So at the very least, if it leaves the battlefield, that's one less shithead to deal with.
Okay, he's gone.
Okay,
He's gone. He's gone. He's off the field.
Yeah. So now it's just
Imrik's about to kill the commander. There's nothing I can do about it.
yeah. You just ate him.
Yup, he just frickin'
Just fucking
yeah. That's it.
That's big snacking.
That's it. Like there was nothing I could do about that. Everybody broke the instant the commander went down.
Well, the good news is that the cannon won't. The hell cannon will fight to the very fucking bitter end.
Well, yeah, that's what we're fighting to.
Oh boy, get out! Ah, dang it! Flaming skull. Yeah, and we gone. And the cannon will just fight to the end.
Phooey. Phooey.
Yeah.
That was super close.
We definitely gave him a lot to think about, though, so he won't be so feisty about fighting everyone for a little bit.
Well, yeah, like he's not gonna be interested in heading to my capital anytime soon. So, like I should be able to get something else going there. But yeah, that's it. That's the end of it. That was brutal. Another frickin' hit in the every AI loves to murder Coolguye game.
Those Dragon Princes fucking rock you too.
Those dragon
Imrik!
just
Usually you don't
wrecked
like that's the
everything.
thing about Imrik is usually you don't see a commander do as much damage. Simply because they tend to be more singular model. Imrik has a lot of staying power, a lot of AoE, and gets his dragon mount fairly early. So he can just murder entire swaths. Like, he can just fly up, buff fire, someone tries to hurt him, he just heals through it. His healing is incredible. And then he just dives
Imrik
in.
is an absolutely fantastic duelist.
He's just an overall...
Is it really a duel if you have a fucking dragon as
Yes.
your mount?
I mean,
Yes.
yeah, like you're one on one.
In the rules of Warhammer Fantasy, you can
like...
in the rules of Warhammer Fantasy, when you issue a dual challenge against an enemy, you only focus your attacks on one another, but your mounts are also allowed to attack. So many a Chaos General has had his head kicked off by a horse in the midst of a duel. I knew he was going to be doing that. Lockyer Fellhard is now driving into my soft underbelly, but I have troops coming to deal with that. So
Into your goblin.
yeah. Hey, dude, he wants a defensive alliance, but I'm not going to do that. Colleague's like, hey, can we be defense buddies? I'm like, you're kind of at war with like my other guy, so no. But thank you for being so kind about it. Yeah, so
Yep, ambush
he's
foils.
basically fighting his way through.
I kind of figured that particular ambush would get. Hey, I didn't realize that this, but we actually killed Imrik's Sun Dragon.
Yes, I noticed it was dead.
Wow, I missed that. Great. So that's truly helpful.
Give you the Crown of Skulls.
Okay, so Recruit Lord.
Get you that. And let's glue those things together. Damn, I was kind of hoping for something cooler. Anyway. Right, so I need to be ready for whatever happens next, which is
Oh, that's a super big problem. Bowie.
alright.
I forgot that Kolek burned my shit to the ground.
Do you have anything left?
I can only recruit goblins.
Well, you know what?
And unlike Soul, I don't have a million provinces to pull a jillion goblins from.
Man, when
Like,
life
I'm
gives
down,
you,
I'm
when
down
life
to
gives you
one
goblins,
city.
when life gives you goblins, man, all you can do is make goblin aid.
Yeah.
Pelumingol. Zharr.
God, he's got a lot of backup dudes.
Request.
I am the master.
Look, he doesn't have much of an army though, so if he's now in territory that has pretty good killing field radius. So, man, Zatan's fucking cracked as well. His fucking weapon damage is like mostly armor piercing, and it's 549 weapon strength.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, okay. There we go. That's 20 more goblins coming out this turn, so I can create an entire stack of goblins every turn. I love it.
That'd be fantastic.
Well, Astrogoth is en route. He's got one more turn of travel, and then basically turn after next, he's gonna hit Grimgor's last area, which is currently held by Huglug Spear Chucka.
That's a name.
That's a real name.
That's a name.
Just gonna turn my convoy overseers on auto assign.
Seems like
Local. Thank you, God. Needed that for a while. Actually, hold on. Hold on. Black Fortress. Ah.
So,
that'll do nicely.
Robokai, do you have visibility on Coolguye's domain, or what he calls a domain?
I have visibility on the general overview of it, so I can see who owns what territories in his area, but I cannot see what's going on in his territory.
This should give you. This should give you vision.
Alex gonna be so mad at me for doing this. Yeah, wow, that looks kind of fucky.
So, do you see the reinforcements coming your way, Coolguye?
Yeah, like Drazhoth the Ashen.
Yeah.
You should go look at the 3 stacks that are following him.
Yep. I see that they are literally only goblins. Oh, you've got some hobgoblins in there. That's not entirely fair.
Those were from the start of the game. They were in Drazhoth's stack, and they just like have hung around somehow.
Somehow.
Like, defying all odds, they have not died.
They're just too damn good at goblining. So like my income is now 6 gold per turn. To prepare for the violence that I'm about to unleash.
Oh, for goodness sakes. Here you go. Construct the damn outpost, please. Because building an outpost in y'all's territory is probably one of the only ways I'm going to get anything resembling decent units for the next 10 turns.
Heck yeah, because I got the money for that. I definitely think I'm gonna try and claim that one. This is a matter of question of where is Lockyer gonna go next. Aside from the grave, because he's not. His mistake is that he's taking Chaos Wasteland territory, and I don't think Lockyer gets very good results from doing that. So like his general health regen of that army is gonna be pretty pathetic. Which means he's gonna fucking hate it when I run up there and slap him in the gibbous. I'm just gonna be just coming up full speed.
This is... Oh, good. That upgrade is just raw materials. I can frickin' handle raw materials.
Can't believe he took the depressed robot storage facility away from me.
Unlike last game, nobody wants to trade with me this game. Like, my money's not good enough for them.
Yeah, you got much in the way of tradable goods though? Because like it took me.
Oh hey,
It took me
Imrik has
invading
declared war on
Cathay.
me.
It took me invading Cathay to get like pots to get pottery. Was it-
Imrik may have one other stack beyond the one that's
Oh
up
my God,
north, but that's definitely it.
I don't
He's
know.
like-
Do you think he can outproduce my goblins?
No.
Lucky is just kind of headbutting his troops. He's like taking the walls that I had, but it's like he's destroying most of his stack to do it.
Oh hey, the Greenskins declared war on me.
Which doesn't seem particularly clever to me, but what do I know? I'm not Lockyer Fellheart, pirate corsair extraordinaire, who immediately just walked into killing distance of my dudes. So I don't know, like he just doesn't seem that clever. And if it wasn't for the fact that like the Bastion maps are kind of a bit, you know, weird, I'd totally like fight this next battle on the battle map. Instead, I'm just going to. Oh, I don't have enough distance to do that one. I would have enough distance to do that one though. I'm gonna be a. I'm gonna be a cheeky bugger. I'm gonna go into.
Convoy dispatch. I still need money. Money.
Driven by the mighty dollar.
So, Grimgor, whoever this elf dude that's attacking you, he has 2 full stacks down in my territory.
His name's Imrik.
Okay.
He was
Yeah, his name is Imrik.
He got you with the oldest trick in the book. The make you look to your ally to try to help him, and then send and then send more units up your butt. That won't generally be high quality. I don't think though. They'll be pretty crap.
I just killed a dragon, so like he probably doesn't have a whole lot that's worth talking about.
Okay, I have wiped one of the stacks with massive goblin casualties, and the other one is going for this random settlement that I don't remember when I took that settlement.
I really love that
But
massive goblin casualties. That's a good series of words.
Yeah, that sounds like a hard rock.
I'm not sure how else you would describe it. I mean, like it was not a full stack. It was like 16, and then now it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 6 cards of goblins, and then like the rest are like half capacity. But I did kill whoever the lord was.
Yeah, whatever that guy was. So
Yep, it's Amazon, Ohio. I've begun the assimilation of Cathay into my my corporate offices. And look everybody, it's where we are. I don't know why the game just like dragged like the camera away. Not much going on there, but except like a load of bull.
So Soul, Imrik snuck over this direction before disappearing into the fog of war.
Okay.
He
So
slunk
do
off
you
to.
want me to try and surprise him by heading like south of those mountains, or do you want me to go just directly east? 'Cause
Whatever
he could
you
just end
think
up
is
running.
Yeah, what I mean, whatever you think is best. I actually don't know exactly what his plan is right now.
Just
Um,
keep an eye on your convoys. We would be half surprised if he's gonna go and attack your
There he is.
convoy.
There he is. I see him. Okay. Wound has only a 42. Like both block and wound they don't have very good success chance here.
I mean, if you want to wipe the stack, block is the one to go for because wound is only going to get rid of his fire mage.
Hell yeah, that's the good stuff. I gotta fight a battle against Lockyer.
Whoa! The 42% rolled success Army blocked.
Okay, so yeah, like he can barely move this next turn. If you just encircle him, he's definitely dead. Though, do note that at this point he's going to be fucking desperate. So you can reasonably expect him to go down swinging if he thinks he can take one of your blocking forces.
I mean, what's he gonna swing at? The goblins?
Yeah, and he'll do it with dragon princes, which can probably kill an arbitrary number of goblins.
They're definitely very good at processing goblins in very large amounts as jelly.
Well, he is taking attrition, and his strength is pretty bad. So I'm not too worried.
Yeah, no, you've done a pretty
like,
good job giving him the spicy goblin. So
yeah, like my stack went down swinging pretty hard.
I'm kind of hoping Lucky's stupid enough to stumble into my ambush. Let's find out if he's stupid enough to do it. I really wanna beat him up.
Yep, there he goes.
He remained where he was, which is just as good. Wonder if I can fire the Dreadquakes at him for this battle. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm about to kill him and take my wall back. Give me back my wall, you son of a bitch! That's my war cry. Damn, he saw my ambush. Okay, so the Wintertooth just ate the clan that you were on good terms with.
Doesn't really matter.
Pyrrhic victory. Do I lose any troops? I sure as hell do not. Goodbye, Lockyer Fellheart. Have a nice whatever it was you were doing before I stabbed you. There we go.
Good night, Grimgor. Forever.
I did kind of want to fight that battle on the battle map, but there's a few bugs involving Taurus, including the mounts, where if they animate badly on a wall, they fall off and die instantly. So I'm just like, I don't want to risk it with my, my commander or Blimlin's dead body.
Oh, for a minute there, I thought you were talking about frickin' Eagle Eries that I just auto-resolved.
No, I was talking about when I beat up Lockyer, which gives me the trait, Black Heart Down, which makes me immune to Storm and Reef attrition, which is really funny because I have like a follower that was already making that happen. But we can always have more. It's fine.
Okay.
Guess I'll just keep pouring more points into making my hobgoblins difficult to kill.
Yeah, so his movement range vastly exceeds mine or something.
Yeah, I noticed that he seemed to book it pretty hard. Even
we might
after
have just
you
had a
blocked
crash.
his army. Yeah, you're showing as waiting for players to us.
This is a problem as the games sort of go longer. Things start to go a little bit wacky in that.
Well, I mean, do you want to reload or something?
Well, just let me wait and see if the game crashes out properly first.
Okay.
Okay, it did. Yeah. So, let's close the program.
Okay.
It's like, try to repair the problem. I'm like, I don't think you can repair the problem, my friend. I think the problem is very Total War Warhammery.
I'm really hoping that that Microsoft pulls their heads out of their butts and stops offering that solution.
Because they can't do it.
No, you can't do it. Like, I have literally never seen a situation where it goes, Windows is trying to find a solution to the problem, and it has anything at all useful to say. Never a single fucking time. Because like the only time it would be like it even has a prayer of doing it is with Microsoft first party software, and like for better or for worse, Microsoft has really cleaned their act up on a lot of their first party software. A lot of it is super fucking stable now.
Yeah, the big problem is
I do have to say, Visual Studio Code is like probably the best idea I've ever used.
Oh man, Visual Studio Code is great. Of like the like even the new versions of Office and everything are actually kind of nice to use. Like Office 365 or whatever.
Alright, game's up.
Like the licensing games up. I heard you. The licensing system is ridiculous and stupid and horrible. But you know, if you can get it to accept your license, then like it's super fast. It never crashes. It behaves very nicely with with everything else.
All right,
Even
dude.
like
You can quit riding the dick. We got
whatever,
we
man.
got
Fuck you.
elves to kill.
It is gonna start us from the beginning of that turn, by the by.
That's okay. Like there's
Sorry, the
way
beginning of
worse
sorry,
than
from
that.
the end of the turn beforehand. Sorry. Like turn 50. We were on turn 51 then. So. Am I in prank stance for chat? No, but I start in prank stance for Lockyer. It just can happen sometimes when you click through menus. I think the game just sort of is like kind of goes, oh god, I can't keep up. Hold on, and then just shits itself. There's a lot like I was playing a Tyrion campaign, and like I just tend to play these games until the game either like fucking like does something that I'm just like, okay, I'm starting a new game now. Like instantly I just go, okay, I'm starting a new game now because I'm not putting up with that shit. Or the game just basically starts crashing every like second turn. That usually happens after turn 100. So
Did I ever tell you my Shogun 2 Iron Man story?
I don't think you did.
so. I don't remember this.
So there was a bug in Shogun 2 that it wasn't super common, but it was often enough that you would encounter it at least once or twice per campaign. And it affected Iron Man campaigns as well. What would happen is on the turn end, the save file would be written, but it would be corrupted. And then the game would crash on the start of the next turn. If you were not playing Iron Man, that was fine because it kept an autosave of the turn prior.
Yeah.
But if you were on Iron Man, which I believe was the only way to get certain achievements that I was trying to do, you're like the entire campaign was just fucked. That was it. It was game over.
Yeah.
And I tried many different ways to resolve it, and what I ended up doing is I wrote a script that would run in the background while I was playing the game, and it would monitor the save file for changes. And if the save file changed, it would copy it over to Dropbox and then rename the one that was there to give me the ability to go one turn back. And I managed to complete one successful Legend Iron Man campaign, and the save had gotten corrupted like 7 times.
Damn.
And
Like
the
fact
bug
that
had been reported to them like many like they knew about the bug, and they, as far as I know, they never fucking fixed it.
I think it's because they probably couldn't figure out what was causing it.
And that was like I quit playing Shogun 2 because of that, which like I really liked Shogun 2. That was one of my might have been my favorite Total War game.
It's a fantastic game. I actually tried to play it again like last year, and just like absolutely beefed the first battle so badly. I was like, I have Warhammer brain. I can't do this anymore. Like it was like I can't make. Yeah, so just end turn soul because you'd have done everything that you'd previously done. But it was just like my brain was like, I was trying to do things I could get away with in Total War Warhammer, that just got me like turned into like potato chips in this, and it was just like in Shogun, and it was just like, okay.
Look,
Rome was my first Total War game, and I'm pretty sure that Coolguye was the one that recommended it to me.
Rome is a fantastic
Rome 1,
one. Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
I went pretty hard on Rome to the point I started doing some house rules that got pretty ridiculous toward the end, because back then like there weren't any other Total War titles to play except medieval.
Okay.
Like I would do a thing where I was not allowed to leave my territory for the first like 10 turns or something, and the entire time I had a navy that was going out and it was declaring war on every single AI I could find. And then the Senate was giving me a mission to make peace with some of them because if you were at war with a faction, then all of the other Roman factions are too. And so we ended up being at war with like 16 or 18 or 20 different random factions, and the Senate is desperately giving these missions to accept peace, and the AI is also giving missions to accept peace. I'm like, nah, this is World War Rome.
That sounds genuinely fun. I dig that.
It was pretty fun because the AI was not like it couldn't coordinate at all, so they would just act independently, and it was just hilarious to be beating up these barbarians as you like trolled the Mediterranean.
Okay, well I'm gonna take the labor processing plant first. Give me back my house, you absolute bum. And it was a factory, so thank you. I'd like my factory back, thanks. Unbelievable that you'd even consider doing that to me. Alright, let's do some leveling up. I got a lot of dudes need to level up.
Man, he's in March stance too. Like, if I could move like 5 more pixels, I would have him.
Yep.
He's like,
That
nah,
sounds
good.
about right.
March stance is the AI coward stance. Which is, like, why I use prank stance so, like, constantly. Anyway, killing Lock here for the 2nd time today. And apparently I'm now running at a 15 gold deficit, which is a little unusual. Oh, I know why. Because the game's a rude jerk. But anyway. Okay, so let's be careful and slow with skilling up my dude so the game doesn't get upset and crash and explode. Because I know we'd all hate that.
Okay, I'm moving to flank him. I got 2 stacks going in one direction and then 2 stacks going a different direction. I should be able to catch him.
Fingers are crossed.
And put an end to your dragon fetish.
He's what?
You what now?
He has
As far as I know.
he has a what?
Like, man, Coolguye is weird. He does weird shit.
Oh my god. Are you
What? I walked away to let the dog out. Now I'm coming back and hearing some slander about me. Like,
you
what's
haven't.
going on here?
Well, it's been alleged that you engage with dragons some manner of fornication.
No. There's only one word that needs to be needs to be said there, and that word is no.
That definitely did not happen. I have never known the touch of a dragon. Oh, the game wants me to send out another convoy. Alright, what you got for me, game? What's on offer? I guess I only got one guy who can send out, so... What does everybody want to give me in exchange for gobloads of weaponries? Or goblins loaded up with weaponry? Man, I will not send you to the Silver Tower of Sorcerers, because everything on that way is like, yeah, you'll get attacked. Smile. So I'm going to send you to Grungzint, which is like an orc stronghold currently being ruled over by Bretonia. So, there you go. Go get me some money, friend. Oh, I also... one of the things I've noticed with this game is that, like, it staggers out over the course of your turn the actual information you've received from the things you've done. Like, it very slowly just, like, dribbles out, like, information about your achievements.
It is rather odd that it like you do something first thing you do, and then right before end turn, it pops up some like info box that's like, hey, you did this thing. I'm like, yeah, I remember.
Yeah, takes a while to sort of to get there.
Okay, now let me check my buildings. I got so many fucking buildings.
In Total War Warhammer 2, I think it was once, I had such a successful campaign that the game just broke. And it was, and they were like, it just couldn't handle anything that was happening anymore. I was like, I think I was, Katep? The caster, lord, like for the Tomb Kings.
So something that would help me a lot. Is there a map view that shows you just provinces, so I can click the province rather than have to like derp around and click
No.
here and click there?
No, you can basically zoom out far enough that you'll see the overworld map and see a location and zoom into it, and then you click on the location and it'll bring up the whole province. But that's about what you got.
Yeah, the problem is I don't know if it's my max level autism, but like the world view is really like disorienting for me.
Yeah, you're probably just not used to
The
it.
worldview is almost entirely useless. Like you can't issue any real orders there. Like you can click on your settlements, and that's a slightly faster way to scroll through a lot of settlements. But beyond that, it's like okay, like I'd like to be able to like actually order my dudes around, and it doesn't have the finesse that you need. Super useless.
Trumpet getting a bit sassy.
Decisive defeat. What is this? What is being attacked here? I don't even know what's being attacked.
Looks like Imrik's
oh,
attacking you.
It's the caravan. Yeah, he went straight for the caravan.
He is known to do that.
Oh, never mind. No, it was a minor settlement. I just have so many of my lost track.
Yeah, it can be pretty difficult to tell like who did what, went where.
Well, fortunately, he's hanging out right near a couple of your dudes.
I got some Skaven declared war on me too.
That's not Skaven.
Like...
That's a goblin faction.
Yep,
Whatever.
that's Skarsnik. He's
They're
king
all
of the.
meat to me.
He's like the most powerful living goblin, and he's so fucking mad at you for doing nothing but like sending goblins out. He's like, that's my job. I send the goblins out in large numbers.
I remember doing my Immortals campaign too. I noticed that once you reach a certain power rank, that just like all of the AI like simultaneously declared war on you.
They definitely got spicy.
It's the dumbest shit.
There we go. That's got all my walls back.
Why do some...
Phew.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so I've got provinces taking labor that don't actually have any use for labor. That's good.
You can change that.
Yes, I know. Like that's what I'm looking at. It's like this one province has like 800 labor, but it has no need for labor.
Yeah, definitely. You can either have it just like stop taking labor, or you can just like build mines, because mines are primarily what require labor.
There we go. It's time to start. It's time to replace that missile launcher, which was so-so, with some magma cannons. Honestly, it might even be time to acquire some Infernal Guard.
Let's see if Coolguye has tried to get more tower stuff.
Might be time to just
Wait.
take
Is that so? Robokai, you are the blue flag with the gold skull, right? That's
Yeah.
you. That's not Coolguye. All right, I'm gonna wait for Coolguye to take a tower position then.
Yeah, I'm a bit far and away from all the excitement. I'm just sort of trying to decide if now is the time to just move Gordas into my second stack to buff all the hobgoblins there, and maybe just move into my main stack, all of the. I might do that. I might do an exchange so that Zatan has nothing but Chaos Dwarves, and the other guy has all the hobgoblins, and that way I'll still have a very strong hobgoblin stack backing me up.
Coolguye, are you gonna take more tower spots?
I'm gonna take tower spots? No. Like we've been over this. I am not going to take anything in the Tower of Zharr, because you've made it very clear that you will steal any seats I take, and because I have been the AI's punching bag since turn 7. I don't have the influence to compete with you, so I'm just not.
I mean, but maybe you could try, and maybe I won't do it this time.
No, you're definitely going to do it. Like we're not playing that game, brother man.
This is some fucking Charlie Brown and Lucy discussion going on here with the fucking football. Like,
Maybe I won't pull the football away.
how
this
do you
time.
know I'm going to do that? Oh, you know.
I get that securities agents say past performance is not indicative of future results, but with you, it's a really strong clue.
My wife has made that same observation about me through the entire 15 years of our relationship, that I am extremely consistent in my convictions. That when I have made up my mind, it does not matter. It's gonna happen.
I have that has definitely that same trait has definitely cost me multiple girlfriends.
How many of them were dragonkin?
I mean, to my knowledge, none, because I don't knowingly date other kin. Like that, there's a number of like quirks that I'm more than happy to accept, but other kin is a little bit too much for my blood.
Okay, so Imrik. Okay, time to attack Imrik. I hope he cannot run.
I sure hope Imrik hasn't got long legs or a dragon with wings.
He's walking
He is running away.
And now I'm walking away.
The good news is...
Fuck you,
Okay.
goblins. And I'm walking away.
Ooh, okay. I got good news for you, cool guy. I got really good news for you.
Do you have somebody who can follow up and lock him down? Because
You
that
know
would
what?
be really good news.
For what at the moment, I need you to stop talking. Just for a moment. Hold on a second. I gotta figure something.
All right, I'll go refill my water bottle. Like whatever, dude. You clearly don't need my ass.
I don't know why, of all the times I've been listening to you two just tear strips of each other, like, the last week of playing this game, that was what broke me. But just a cool guy just throwing his hands up going, I'll have to get a fucking water bottle. Fuck you.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I
I'm
want it. All right, can you see this engagement I'm about to have, or can you not see it?
No, I can only zoom to location.
I've got 20, 40, 60, 80 fucking stacks of goblins. You can't run. And it does tell me decisive victory.
Good.
Goblin him.
It's just pages and pages and pages of goblins. Oh wait, I have a banner I can use. What's the? I'll give this guy a banner. I'm sure that'll help the fight.
Yeah, cool. I think it was Cool Guy's voice fading was what made. Because I don't know if you heard us, Cool Guy, but when you got up and left, we both just started laughing. Because
I did not hear you.
It just sounded so funny. You just ranting off into the distance, finally
Well,
having
you don't
had
need
enough.
Okay, his buddy was killed. He's gone. Limerick or whoever the hell your nemesis, your other man. Why do you got so many nemesis?
Other nemesis.
Now you gotta go take care of Kolek for him as well.
And
No,
I
but
want to point out
I can handle Kolak.
the army that dealt with him, that dealt with the dragon, they were all goblins. Every single fucking one of them.
Yeah, and now you're the guy that was in charge of that army will have a unique trait for having killed Imrik, and you'll probably forget he has that and just feed him into like a battle with like his
And then
goblins
he'll
and die.
die. Yeah, that sounds
That is
about right.
exactly what I'll do, because he's like level 4.
But for a brief shining moment, he was.
Wait,
was
how do
goblin
how do I
herder.
know which one has the trait? Where to go see his
It'll
trait?
tell you. It'll tell you like in the events update for your thing. It'll be like, oh yeah, you got a new trait on this guy, and it'll be like Dragon Slayer or something stupid like that.
It would be under world events or something else. Trait gained, Dragon Slayer.
Yeah, there it is.
There you go.
He is.
I guessed its
th-
name.
This. Wait, Pitraz. This guy's
Pretty
name.
sure it's just a bonus versus large, but anyway.
I can't even see what level this guy is. Skills. He is a level 4 random dwarf dude. Like I got so many of them.
Yes. The trait.
Hold on. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
This-
8, 9, 10. I have 10 lords. with
and
their-
they
with their
and they've
goblin
got, all
stack.
got nothing but goblins, and you're wondering why Skarsnik was coming for you.
I just like beer came up my nose.
This has just been one of those fucking adventures.
Wait, hold on. I'm kind of inebriated at the moment, and I can't find the thing to clean my glasses of all the beer that's on them. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, it came out of my nose, so I can't tell if it's on the inside or the outside of the glasses. I think it might be on both. I don't know. There's something really funny about just like sending billions of goblins to fight a dragon, and you're just doing it like the dragon's just killing them endlessly, but eventually it gets tired.
Yeah, you wore him down through the sheer weight of goblins, which is really impressive since they could just fly away, you'd think. But apparently, just like at some point, it just attained so many goblin, it just could not get above.
Is there any food you have that you cannot resist eating it, no matter how full you are, and you make yourself sick when it's in front of you?
Yeah, meat lovers pizza flavored Pringles.
Okay, so now I got your.
I've never had that like anything even remotely like
So,
that.
like-
Sounds like an abomination.
So
Oh,
like
God.
Pringles, I don't know how it is in America, but in Australia, and I assume it's the same around the world. They do their wacky limited edition flavors, and this particular one is like meat lovers pizza. So Pringles is one of the few companies that I've ever encountered in my entire life where when they say something tastes like something, it actually tastes like something. They put out like a cheeseburger flavored one, like a while back.
That is true. Like,
And I bit into it and I was like, holy fuck, this tastes exactly like a cheeseburger. Like, and not just like you'd have to like put the whole thing in your mouth to get the whole flavor. It's like you bite off a crumb, and the crumb tastes like an entire cheeseburger would taste, and it was just demonic. And I was like, they have dark wizards working there, and so now they've got one that tastes like a meat lover's pizza. And yes, it tastes like a pizza that's got cheese and pretty much nothing but different like meat flavors on it. And I assume that's just because meat flavoring and cheese flavoring is really easy to work with. But even the Pringles, the hamburger, like the cheeseburger one, had like a little pickly taste in it as well because the cheeseburger had pickles on it. It was just like, how are you doing this?
So the only thing I'm concerned about, Coolguye, is now I've got a war on 3 fronts, and I literally have 10 lords with goblins, but there's only so many directions they can go in.
I mean,
I'm sure it'll work out. I'm sure they'll all
I'm
go for you
certain
anyway.
it will. But yeah, like a lot of them are just going to find some way to hit me instead of you, and then you'll fight on my territory. So you don't have to fight them. You don't have to fight them where you are.
Okay,
Well,
so
there goes one stack.
his other big stack, he was an idiot, and he took 2 turns to take this random settlement I have. So now his stack is depleted, and it's holed up in this one settlement, and I have 2 full cards of goblins that are within striking range.
What Imrik did not realize was that goblins.
It was at this moment that he realized he fucked
Rick?
up.
Rick is the table a goblin? Is everything a goblin?
Is that Breath of Hatred? Okay, that's kind of cool.
Okay, weapons depot. Holy mother of Christ, do I need that?
So what do we got here? like?
Would you please go claim a tower of whatever so I can?
No.
Okay, well, what else am I supposed to spend my influence on? I've got like
Doing it yourself!
No, that defeats the purpose. I've got 400 influence, and I got to spend on something.
Man, my research rate is really bottomed out. I wonder what happened there. Why is my research rate so bad? Have I done something? Oh, that's really weird. It's weird that it's that low, because I didn't think there was anything that actually, like, lowered research rate. That's really weird.
Chloe, I'm so out of money.
I'm so confused. Oh well. Let's go swap some dudes around and just have a... Alright. I think it's time.
Hold on, I was pressing the wrong button there. I was pressing a non-goblin button. There we go.
That's the wrong way around. It's like I was going to give more goblin archers.
Huh, the Goromandi tribe hasn't gotten reconfederated, like, since we restored that crash. Excuse me.
Yeah, I noticed that too. That was kind of surprising.
I mean, it suits me just fine. Like, I think I can trade with these dorks? I might already be trading with these dorks.
It's one too many. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you got too many. There we go. Let's grab one each. Okay. There we go. So now Kazran will have the big stack of cool hobgoblins, and Zatan's leading an all-chaos dwarf army now. With
Let's offer
a lot of blunderbusses. Now...
I could, in fact, trade with those dorks.
God, I could get rid of the,
Let me actually take a look at something.
No thanks.
I might get rid of that cheap blunderbuss unit, even though I just got rid of it.
Ooh, okay.
Even though I just traded it, I'll get rid of that guy, because I don't think I need that many blunderbusses, and I'll
Balance
put
offer.
these guys in here, because they look pretty mad. There we go.
Okay.
And then next turn I will have my cannons in place. My cannons will be in play, and we can start fucking killing dark elves, baby!
Okay, so I went around and sold off a bunch of treaties, like non-aggression pacts that people really wanted from me. And now I actually can colonize. Yeah, we're gonna do factory. Because I need money. Boom. All right. Now we're with it. Get some things done. Oh, the Goromandi tribe aren't gonna be around much longer. Archaon just declared on them. Nice knowing you, Nordman.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like a fine time for him.
Seems like a big fat load of his problem, and not mine.
Yeah, you've got plenty of those already. I don't know if that's really a good spot to gloat. Your part.
That's precisely why I'm fine gloating. Oh fuck. Kolak might be coming up on me. Yeah, I think Kolak might be on his way, and he has some dudes. Like these are non-trivial numbers of mans.
Many mans.
Many mans. Many mans. Wish death upon me.
They know what you
did. I need some more money if I'm gonna pull this off.
Many
but
monies.
it can wait until
many monies.
Many monies. But it can wait until next.
I'm still not sure what happened to my goddamn research rate. There wasn't like even like an event that basically said, "Oh, by the way, your research rate's tanking." There's no events up on the timeline.
Yeah, like what is your research rate being shown as?
It's dipped down to 67%.
Yo.
Yeah, I don't know what's happened.
What is that affected by?
Yeah, well, that's the thing is it's like there's usually if your research rate's bottoming out, it's because something has affected it. That's like, but it usually will specifically tell you. But I don't actually see anything that would explain.
Yeah, like I've never seen something that will drop you down quite that bad.
Yeah, the only the Tomb Kings have a mechanic for it. But
I'm going to lose some goblins.
A moment of silence in chat, please, for the goblins.
No. He wiped his entire stack, and he himself, lowly in this level 8 dude, is down to like 5% health. He did that just to get rid of a goblin stack. Like, I think that hurt him way more than it hurt me.
Oh, look your Philhart. Fancy you coming here asking for peace. No. Fuck you. How about that, dude? I got no one else to kill here but you. So you know how this is gonna go down, buddy.
Wow, he literally wiped his entire stack of whatever the hell just to get rid of my goblins, and like that was pretty dumb of him. Because now there's him and he has one other card and it looks like an owl. It doesn't look very threatening.
They're both just sitting in the ruins, like all these dead elves, and he's just like, well, at least we killed all those goblins. What about those goblins over there? I don't want to talk about it. Hey, let's seize some treasure. Increase my cargo. Here we go. And steal some money out of it as well. There we go.
I need to see if I can scam a little bit more money out of people.
Like that definitely. He had some balls on him to deal with the goblin pit there.
And now my 2 armies return to battle. Kazan.
Okay. Dude. Not so much. Okay. Cool. So I have one more thing. Garrison Lord not moved.
Alright. Monster Commander, it looks like it's your turn to head out. In this particular case, I think I need more labor. We haven't been to the Haunted Forest in a while. Let's go to the Haunted Forest. Even though it looks like you're probably going to get attacked by ogres along the way, you've got a pretty big army, so I trust you can get me lots of laborers. Because I'm going to need lots of laborers in the coming days, because I'm going to have a lot more...
Not bunnies.
A lot more areas opened up.
Bowie. Okay. Alright. Should still be okay.
There we go. Oh, hey.
Okay, so now we need to colonize this factory.
Oh, sweet. We got the ever-changing blade. I'm gonna give that to someone who isn't on a convoy. Is anyone wielding a weapon that's like blue and not purple? Just piling all the magical equipment up on like a small group.
Oh, dude, I totally forgot about equipment. Like my guys have equipment, don't they?
Yeah, and generally speaking, you'll get some stuff from having like gone out and gotten into fights as well.
Yeah, I should probably do something with that stuff.
You can keep that one. And you can keep that one because it'll keep you alive. But you, my friend, you can get the ever-changing blade because I'm pretty sure that's gonna... it's not gonna change too much about the damage he was doing, but it did give him magical attacks, which is good because that means he'll just kill physical damage. He'll like ignore physical damage, which is good. Ignore all the physical damage. I don't even want to hear about physical damage. Also, I did just get... let's just fuse these together and see if I get a better blue item. A Dweema Leech Orb. I haven't seen one of those before. Huh. Kinda neat. Kinda neat. But I have to wear some better armor, so here we go.
There is an ogre over here named Dadbat. I wish I could make this shit up. Ogres have stupid names by default, but that takes the cake.
Yeah.
Dadbat.
Dadbat.
My daughter calls me Dadbot a lot.
I mean, yeah, okay. Again, like my last girlfriend definitely called me Timbot from time to time, so you know, I can relate.
Coolguye, hey, I need you to go down in my garage and get me more beer.
No.
Why not?
Because I'm
indignancy
1,500 miles away?
Yeah, the indignancy of that. Why not? It's just like, where do you think I am right now? Like, hello?
You are in Oregon. I am in Kansas City.
I live in Washington.
Washington, fine, whatever. It's all like northwestern bullshit.
If you asked me to find either of those on a map, I probably couldn't.
Seattle. You know where Seattle is?
I know it's north, and I also know there's a very long border of north on in America. So, like, I offer you my finest shrug.
It's the only city of interest before you get to Canada.
Kolek just asked me for peace, and I told him no, because I really need to dislodge all of his vassals. He is flat out running from me, which is great. I have another, I've got 2 stacks now, and I'm going to be pinching his vassal right near his one and only settlement, and then I am going to burn his settlement to the fucking ground.
Nice. Alright, let's send Zharr and his mostly goblin army. Hobgoblin army, I should say. It's not a true goblin army.
While you guys wrap up, I'm gonna go get myself another beer.
We'll do outpost for you, I suppose.
At the very least, all of my dudes are very well geared, because the game has just been giving me things every turn, to the point that it's like I could probably start selling some of them and make a few thousand gold every turn.
That was one of the things on my list, actually, because I was sitting here like, okay, I need to figure out how to make another couple thousand gold so I can rebuild these settlements and keep moving. And fortunately, I was able to get that done.
Well, that's good.
Okay, so ironworks, great. We've still got that. We're just gonna end turn. Because my economy is so weird, right? Because like raw materials and armaments, I'm doing quite well on, actually.
It's
Plus
definitely in what we like to call tatters.
Well, it's so weird because like raw materials and armaments, I'm actually doing okay on. Plus 405, plus 138. Those are respectable incomes. And then you have my gold income, which is -4.
Well, I'm going to try to try and get my research rate fixed up a little by clicking on the sorcery district and getting like the last one soon, and then like hopefully that's next turn, and then we'll all get a +10 research rate boost. It is kind of funny just seeing just how many of those places I've got, because because you haven't claimed anything, and Soul's just refusing to do anything until I get until like you take something.
Yeah, he refuses to do anything because he only wants to screw me over, and I refuse to do anything because I know it's a battle I can't win.
Save it right till we unlock the final tier, and then use 600 Conclave influence if you've got it to confederate with the servants of the Conclave. He can't undo that.
That would be funny as hell.
That's all I can say is, and then you will get the Tower of Zharr and all the dudes around it.
That would be funny as hell. I definitely do not have that influence right now, but
No.
you know, who knows in another like 40 turns or whatever.
Yeah. We are only at like tier 2 of the tower, and I'm just going back and grabbing the other one because.
All right, I'm back. So, are you? Oh, you guys are talking about the tower? Did Coolguye take a tower?
No, we were talking about how funny it is that that our tower development is so far behind because you refuse to take any seats unless you screw me over, and I can do basic math, so I refuse to.
He's got you there. Basic math is something he can do.
Like, are you sure? Because earlier it was like. Wait, what was it? Gengar? Who was the dude that was harassing you?
Grimgor.
Yeah, I'm never remembering that name. Fuck that guy. Is he dead?
He's dead. I killed him.
All right,
he's gone, dude.
I lost 2 full cards of goblins. But
you have 8 more at least.
But it only takes 1 turn to replenish a stack of goblins. And I think next turn I can take that city back because the woman. So like she attacked me and she lost her entire stack except for her and some stupid ass owl looking thing, and then she retreated to the city that she took. But now it's like her, the owl, and then some battered dudes at the city versus another 17 goblins. Wait, I gotta pick more tech. So how do I see like what is actually modifying my tech?
That's the thing. They don't have anything that tells us what's modifying it.
Yeah, no.
Like since the
typically
last turn, my research rate's gone up to 87% now, so I still don't know what the frick was going on. Like, I don't understand.
I'm big confused about that, brother.
Maybe there's
I got nothing to tell you there.
I mean, I guess it's the heroes using steal technology on me, but I thought that just boosted their own rate. It didn't actually steal research rate from me.
That is my understanding as well.
That was what I thought. But there is definitely someone nearby who has steal technology activated on herself, a dark elf, and yeah, and she's happy with it, I guess.
Because for me it says research rate 120%, but when I hover over it, it just says this is your research.
Yeah, I guess this might have been maybe either I've always perceived this incorrectly, or there was some other way of doing it, but maybe it's just my research rate is the way it is because Dark Elves have been stealing my scientists, the same way the Americans stole all the German scientists after World War II to build rockets to get to the moon.
Field technology is absurdly broken. Can someone explain to me I'm looking at Reddit.
this man going on Reddit for answers.
Yeah, people are only discussing it insofar as it affects you when you use it, not when it is used against you.
Yeah, so I don't know, but it definitely, I definitely have a lower research, and there's someone over there that has stolen research from me, so I just don't know. Like,
I'll tell you what, Holmes. Like, this is something that's worth investigating. Like we can set something up.
Yeah, and then maybe
offline. Just
when you come back from your trip.
When I get back from Austin, I'll just we can set up a quick game. And
we can try to figure out what's going on
with a mage, and I'll just steal technology from you, and you can see it.
Yeah. Damn, we might be the pioneers of technology theft.
Yeah.
In Total Warhammer 3 at this point. Maybe. But also,
I wouldn't count on that. But
let me have this moment.
Oh, my neck. Oh, that feels great. Holy crap! I just popped like every tendon in my neck.
Just like those spots in chat. Oh, we stole more than just the Nazi scientists.
What the hell? Oh man, is Kolek flanking around to try to take this tower?
Yes.
Probably. Oh, that is bogus. Okay.
Oh, the statue moves. That's cool.
Well, Soul, holler at me if you get done. I'm gonna see if I can sell off some magic items to build a garrison building or something.
Yeah, I just took that one motherfucker that declared on us. I took his capital.
Oh, darn it.
What is it called? It's called the Northern World Edge Mountains. Because, wow, these names are unpronounceable.
I too struggle with the word. I fucked up. I'm done. I can't make.
Right,
I can't crack the
just
joke
phone
anymore.
it in. You guys are
it's
done.
done. It's done. Hang up. Just. Good night, everybody.
Okay. So let's get Talisman.
So yeah. So the Limerick. What's that guy's name? Limerick.
Imrik.
Imrik.
God, why do you? You're so disrespectful to the lore in this game. My God.
So his cities
Yes.
are slightly more powerful than one full stack of goblins. So I've got to hang back and recruit more goblins.
Yes.
That's what I'm gonna do.
The standard
Oh,
elf
here we go.
is superior in combat to the standard goblin, and when you add things like walls and settlement defenses into the mix, it means that you will need to like basically have, what's the term when you have force multiplication? You'll need goblin multiplication to.
Well, what you need is you need one extra stack of goblins to serve as the stairs for the other goblins.
Yeah, that's basically how it works.
Yeah, that makes sense. It says I can build them. Okay, I'm done anyway. I'm just fucking around.
Yeah, I got that garrison building created. It's not going to be enough, but it might at least give Kolek a speed bump while I try to tighten the noose on his entire situation.
Wait, who's Cowlick? This is the first I've heard of this Cowlick guy.
Oh, Archaeo
No,
wants
it
a
most
non-aggression pact. I'll
certainly
take that.
fucking is not.
I'm slowly becoming friends with Archaeo and the Everchosen, guys.
This is the first time you've ever mentioned Cowlick.
Definitely not. Cargo, fight battle and gain cargo upon victory. Fuck that. I don't need the hassle.
Oh, they're all just undead, but they've got a Terrorgeist. I might just cover my escape by throwing a unit of man-eaters at them. Not an ideal circumstance, but you know, like sometimes you just gotta make some sacrifices, and sometimes the sacrifices are a unit of ogres, my lord.
I'm gonna have to get off pretty soon since I'm traveling tomorrow.
Yeah.
Another turn or two.
Yep, sounds good. We've just come up on the 3-hour mark, so
Yep.
I feel like we've had a pretty good
Lord.
adventure today. A lot of really stupid things have happened in today's game, including Imrik just fucking zooming up fucking like a rocket through territory that wasn't like he's not even declared war on at the time.
I just lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards of goblins taking that settlement, and I don't give a fuck.
You're starting to think with goblins, my friend.
Yep. You know what?
Okay,
Okay.
so I took these Greenskin City, but now I'm not sure. Where's their other city? Oh, here we go. Who is this? Karak?
Kara's a
Correct.
Karak.
No, Karak-Kadrin dwarves. Who are
Oh.
these guys? Should I attack them?
I mean, they're plain old dwarves. Like, if they're like you have literally told us you have a war on 3 fronts. So it's probably not the greatest idea to attack them if you don't have to at this moment.
But see, the thing is, if you have a war on 4 fronts, then you can lash out in any direction and hit something.
I mean, and also you're constantly getting hit in the face from all sides. But you know what do I know? I'm just the guy who got dogpiled from 4 fronts earlier this game.
This is true. I was there, I saw.
Yeah, I remember that.
I remember that time.
That was definitely a dark time in the stream.
I can't really get any. Like, I'm so short on money that I'm literally recruiting goblins through allied unit capacity.
I'm just imagining Zharr getting a missive from fucking Astrogoth, and it's just like, need help, send goblins. It's just like, goblins. He wants
Really?
goblins. Alright. It's like Zharr hasn't built a goblin unit like since like turn 3. He's like, do we still have goblins? And then he starts laughing
man.
for like the next 10 minutes.
It's like, just what in the absolute fuck is wrong with that senile old fool Astrogoth?
I like the little like icon here. It actually looks like the shields for my faction and Archeon's faction are shaking hands.
Faction encountered. Mung.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright.
Just another band of chaos warrior renegade types.
Yeah, it's just Norskins. But still, Mung. Wasn't he on a South Park episode of like that was actually just like a bad word and the boys didn't know that? They tried to invent it. Some shit like that.
You know. I'll admit I don't remember
South
that one,
Park's
but
weird.
I also freely admit I don't remember a lot of things. I remember. I have brief moments of memory, like when we're having conversations about stuff, and then I'll see it. I'll see a reference to it, and then like
I very
my
much
brain,
have a trick memory, so like I completely get it.
my brain like violently ejects everything out my ears. Yeah, so we'll do all our actions for this turn, and then when we're all done and satisfied, we'll wrap it up here. Because that's a good
Sounds good.
That's a good 3 hours of violence, panic, and goblin building, and we actually got to
Has
see
me getting my ass kicked again.
well, we got to play a battle where you won, and everyone got to see how really good the cannons are. We also got to see a battle where you lost, but we managed to kill a dragon. So like
Honestly, like I lost there, but I sowed the seeds for Imrik getting his butt kicked later on. So, you know what? In true Chaos Dwarf style, I'm okay with it. Jade Custodians are gone. Is that your work?
nope. But someone's probably killed him down south. I know. The Skaven and Cathay are having a bit of a biffo at the moment, but I don't know like what's going to come of that. Let's see if my Hobgoblin stat can take care of Mingzhu, which is an actual name of a location over here. Yep, they can take it easy. So there we go. We'll occupy this one as an outpost, as is my way. Yep, there we go. We can build.
Better be able to actually attack this place and not be one damn thing off.
So it looks like I can take the final piece of the tower. Mostly
I'm so fucking mad right now.
Now we
Alright, fine, whatever.
now we get plus 10 research. All of us do, so that's good.
Hooray!
Yeah, that fixes up my research problems a little. They're now at 77%, which is actually even worse. So I'm pretty sure I've got raided by another little thief. How did my research just go backwards?
There's not a single city on the planet that is.
Is it you?
That
Yes.
is buying weapons for money.
Wow. Okay, that's a bit unfortunate.
I'm actually pretty mad about that. Like they're literally all. It's all weapons for labor right now. Ugh. That crimps my style pretty bad. Oh well, whatever. Do with what you've got.
So put this as the factory. Here we go. Cool. Another province completed. That'll be a good end to the adventure on my end.
Yeah, I am 2 pixels short of being able to take Ice Spewer and reclaiming another province. Like I am legitimately in a much better spot than I was at the end of last stream. But by the same token, this is where I should have been absolute basics last stream. I'm still like 35 turns behind.
Look, man, you'll be speeding up and catching up in no time. I'm sure of it.
You're wrong. Okay.
No, you'll be totally 100% going zoomies. Don't worry about
It'll
it.
be fine. Everything is fine.
Yeah, like I don't know about you guys, but this has been fun, and I'm just waiting for a chance, like a good battle, where it's not going to be like a complete stomp where I can use the Dreadquake mortar to show everybody. But I get the feeling by the time that happens, I'll be able to build the actual literal Bloodquake mortar, which is okay.
Okay, no, I'm good. I am finished with my turn.
Are you good, Soul?
One second. One second.
One more second.
Doomfalmancy.
Doomfalmancy. I'm still convinced the hobgoblins sound like Downfall Hitler, only like up pitch.
Kazakmonger.
I just got so many stacks of goblins, it takes a while to move them all.
That's okay. This way, when we start the next turn, the next one, we'll be able to just do a turn, and like everyone will be able to see the fun of goblin-nings.
Goblin birds.
Look,
Never,
you know,
I
milestone achievement.
Alright,
We completed
alright,
a whole.
good.
We completed
I'm
a
good.
whole section of the tower. We've got the sorcery, military, and industry districts of Tier 1 completed. So now, next stream we do, I'll be able to start working on the next one because neither of you are going to take any.
Yeah, I mean, you've basically got this entire thing down, dude. Like
Yeah.
the entire tower is yours.
Yeah. So just to let everybody in the audience know, next week, the usual time I stream, I will not be streaming because I'm going to the doctor's. So I will probably stream, assuming life doesn't throw me any curveballs, I will probably stream the day after. Now, I don't know if Soul and Coolguye are going to be available for that. We'll work that out off stream.
I should be.
But if not, I have bought a game that I think would be fun. That, like, especially with my arm being what it is, to just sit down and chill stream with. So, you know, like we'll either be playing some more Total War Warhammer 3, or I'll be playing some Signal Simulator. So, thank you everybody for joining us. Thank you Coolguye and Soul for joining me as well. And yeah, like you have yourselves a wonderful week, and hopefully I'll have some good news for everybody. Or at least some, like, you know, forward motion on my condition next week. Yeah, see you all around.